All right, all right. Hey there, everybody. You got my pronouns a little mixed up there. No, don't. That's the wrong one. Wrong one. Other one. It's okay. But hello, welcome. Welcome, Jacanie. Welcome, Mr. Pickle. Thank you for the correction. I appreciate it. But yeah, welcome. It's another Friday. It's time for more vintage story. Where did I put my saw? I guess I have the one in my inventory. Oh, there's the iron one. Okay, as you can see, we've really kind of gotten ahead. We've made some good progress. We're firmly in the Iron Age now. That's less true of the collab world that I'm gonna go hang out in. But for my little solo world here, looking good. Oh, good for you on starting streaming. Were you previously just doing YouTube? Bauxite. I'm gonna start collecting bauxite because we're gonna want to crush that for refractory bricks. Iron out. Also, I think Megabit must have seen or heard something happening outside, so he went to the porch to go check it out. Which is fine as long as he doesn't start yelling at anybody. That's when he has to come back inside. No barking. It's a little past midnight in game, so let's go ahead. We're well into winter now. Nice. Yeah, I have a similar setup, is that I stream here and my VODs go to YouTube. Wah! Hi, Penny. Welcome. Where did I put it? Oh, it's there. Okay. We're gonna turn that. Do you want to come back up, puppy? Come on, up. Good boy. There he is. There's the man. In the hour. Puppy. Sweet boy. Good saddle. Hell yeah, chill and vibe. That's the way to be. It's what's for dinner. What's for dinner? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and go into chat just in case people want to start doing stuff. Alright. Okay, I'm logged into voice chat, so when folks show up, they'll be able to talk to me right away. There we go. I have entered voice chat, so when, because this is gonna be a multiplayer session, in, like, less than an hour, yeah. I'm starting out in my little solo world, but we're gonna transfer over to our shared world, in a little bit. Okay, the bees are doing fine where they are. I recently harvested my bulrushes. My orchard is looking fine as hell. Although I might chop down those 2 oak trees that are nearby, because first of all, we need more oak. Second of all, that's the one that we are not cutting down. This one we're never cutting down. It's the old oak tree. An oak tree that doesn't even need a name. It's just the old oak tree. Check out my cool, you can like see the chalet from down here. Although I have to actually finish the roof so it's a chalet. I do have more plaster now. I have to go up and finish making that area. There are a few building tasks I could get to. But there's also just a really interesting cave nearby you need to keep checking out. I'll put that in the furnishings box. Wait, what is this? It's not peridotite? Oh no, it's conglomerate. I see. Have I been playing any interesting games lately? Yeah, totally. I've been getting back into Alina of the Arena, which is a tactical, roguelike, sort of roguelite, RPG. There's... Shoot, what else is there? Oh yeah, I started playing The Wandering Village. It's really cool. What a neat concept, being a settlement that lives atop a giant beast. Can I go upstairs? Oh, we're okay. We're okay. The Wandering Village, that's right. Maybe I should just make it into Aquavite right away. I don't know. Do I keep the brandy? Is there a reason to keep the brandy? It doesn't seem like it. Also, how's the milk doing? Oh, 5 days. Okay. Unless I want to chug another 10 liters of milk from a bucket. I should go check on the sheepies. I don't have that much hay. I gotta cut down more grass. It is a pretty game, that's true. Yeah, you ride atop this giant creature called an unbu. Really delightful game. I might play it on stream sometime, I don't know. I still gotta give Apico some more screen time, to be honest. Hey gang, how y'all doing? anybody lactate? No. Everybody's pregnant. Nobody's lactating. Okay, that's fine. There's enough space here that this area actually grows adequate grass. I'll still want to cover it up before things get cold. If they do, I've never... Like, it's the end of December. We're in a subtropical climate. I don't know if it is actually going to freeze over or if I'm gonna... I don't know. Guess we'll see. I legitimately just have, like, good feelings about every building tableau we've ever made in this game. I don't know. There's just something soothing about creating a place to be in. I dug a shortcut down to a translocator that takes us this way. I'm coming. I better check to see if the pies are gonna go bad anytime soon. I have stocked the pantry so thoroughly. Could I do more? Absolutely. And I will. How are we doing? Okay, these pies are gonna go bad soon, so I'm actually gonna eat this white currant pie. Here we go. Excellent. I need to hit up a quartz deposit. This is treasure mall. It can connect to some good stuff, I think. There's limonite down there, if I can get to it. I don't remember what cave got me there is the problem. Maybe I should just dig straight to it. It's not like I don't have the ladders. Actually, do I have spare ladders in here? No, but I can make some. Love to have ladders. I'm interested to see if I run into anything else while burrowing down to the translocator. As usual, we are listening to lo-fi beats to study and relax to, the OG channel with the girl with the headphones, so if you ever want to check track names, that's the place to look, because we're hearing it live. Of course, every once in a while, there's a song that I'm just like, oh, what the heck is this? I must know. Oh no, wait, those are aged boards. I don't want to use those. Walnut is fine. I should make more. Maybe I should just bring some logs. No, I can always harvest them there if need be. Let's go check it out. Let me see if I can do it on my own. Oh, that's north. I'm glad you asked, Mr. Pickle. It's actually the case that Lo-Fi Records is stream safe. Lo-Fi, like, you have to give them credit, which is why I have that little notification up in the corner, but the music that is played on the Lo-Fi Beats to Study and Relax to channel is all licensed under the Lo-Fi Records label, which is stream safe. I buy the albums that I like the best, and then I compile them all into a big old playlist that I curate from time to time. When I'm not listening to the live radio, you'll hear that, and you'll hear a lot of my favorite lo-fi records artists, like Purple Cat and Yasumu and Kupla. I've gotten to know them all really well because I spend so much time listening to them. Yeah. But yes, if you're looking for stream safe music, you can find a lot of lo-fi records artists on Bandcamp if you want to support them and actually have the music and build your own playlist, which you can 100% do. And that also means that also stream safe is the new synthwave channel that they released a couple months ago. So if you like synthwave, that's there for you too. I always shill lo-fi records because I think it's really cool what they've done. I think it's cool that they made this resource available to artists in a time when our usage rights are being restricted. Fuck it. I understand not wanting to encounter copyright issues. Some of the artists that I have in my stuff are like... Sometimes I'll play an indie game and I'll really like the music, so I reach out and I ask the composer or the producer or whatever if they don't mind using the music. And that's why sometimes I will play Dwarf Fortress music. I will sometimes play music by Electro Bear, who does all the music for Munana games, and also King Crab, King Crab? No, Aggro Crab, King Felix. Yes, the game company is Aggro Crab. The artist is King Felix, who did the music for Going Under, which is a fantastic little action roguelite. I should play that again. Love to find resin. Get that shit on my map. You're trying to figure out what that did? Well, now you know. It's the Gra button. Not that it's a redeem to have me say Gra, it's just that it brings up the Gra thing, and when I see Gra, I say Gra. That's just common sense. Oh, whoa. Ominous cave. Gra! Gra! Are we... What is this? What? What is this? What is it? It's blood. I might as well check it out. Oh, I like this track. I think it's a Tonian track, I think. Oh, I'm gonna die. But that's probably fine. I got way off track. What is this? A weapon! It's really powerful. You were almost a Jill sandwich. I'm not quite as good at the Resident Evil voices as like Holly Holotones, but you know, I aim to emulate. Whee! Aha! Parkour! This is a really extensive cave. Oh, I have healing patches. I thought I didn't bring any. But no, I was a little bit smart. Let's be less dead. This is pretty close to the surface. We should just break out, actually. Now that I think about it, I'll just, like, emerge from the earth. My hand curled into a claw. The only way to do it. Do any of you have, like, a chord progression that you're just weak to? I'm a sucker for one of the most cliche, common chord progressions in the business. I can't get enough. Alright, catch you later. TBG's the absolute best game. Oh, wow. I can understand wanting to play the absolute best game. Have a good one with the absolute best game. That's... Damn. No, I wish I were playing that. I mean, I love this game. It's certainly my favorite, but... Best? I don't know. Oh, Totally Accurate Battlegrounds. Oh, so it's like Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, but... Battle Royale? We're gonna need more horse's tail. Horsey tails. It's a tail. I'm pleased at the amount of horsetail growing here. That is very convenient considering how much I got hurt and how much I am likely to get hurt continuing. I had a thought. When you spawn into this world, you spawn in like kinda... It's down here, maybe? I don't remember. Not super close, though. I guess I could observe the next time someone who hasn't... Ooh, what a cool-looking mushroom. Earth Ball. Ah, yes. The game of Earth Ball. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Looks like a piece of toast. Toast mushroom. Oh, it's poisonous. Dang it, why'd you have to go and be mildly toxic at me? False alarm, bud. Yeah, you can go back up. What? No, you're not interested. That's fine, you don't have to. It's your choice, buddy. You can go sun yourself if you want. What? Ah, look at that. Blueberry bushes. Yeah, so why don't I go ahead and put these away for the moment and steal these bushes in their entirety. Berries and all. A lot of good tracks in a row here, actually. I like this one, too. Ah, nuts. Okay. Well, I'm almost to the Limonite site. The Lehman site. I'm still kind of on board plan, just drill down directly to it. What are they gonna do? Kill me? I know that the answer to that is yes, they will kill me. And that's fine. Let me die. Can't do this if you have inventory drop turned on, can ya? No, you have to play responsibly. It's gonna be down pretty far. Play responsibly? No thanks. Tyrion, I don't know. I'm sure that they're delaying it because they want to make sure that the monster kissing is just right. That's probably it. I like this, like, square of detritus that moves along with me as I go. Just kind of frame of rock dust. Ah! Ils sont arrivés. I wonder how far that gets us. Oh, it's still a ways away. Well, I'll have to come back with more ladder. Because I didn't really bring the sticks to replace what I used. So let's just go down there and take the shortcut home. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're not in range of the metal just yet. Must go deeper. Oh, hey, look at all this bismuthinite. Maybe I stop and have some of this. It's rich, too. There is a lot of bismuth in this neighborhood, in general. I'm gonna go down to see if this connects to a larger area. Oh, hello. I'm moving away from the target. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Beer. Oh jeez. Oh boy, they're coming to do me in. Well, I found the area. Found you. Right, I'm gonna build some more ladders. That was silly. Basalt, yeah. There's often a lot of it down in the, like, really, really deep caves. Oh, while I'm here, put away that shit. That'll do, I think. Or it won't. Oh, interesting. Okay. Most of your basalt knowledge comes from fishmen, so maybe it's not reliable. As in, fishmen told you this information, so you're not sure whether it's credible because they're fishmen? What would the fishmen stand to gain by lying about this, though, is what I have to ask. Oh, wait, no. Oh, look at that. Oh, so those are blackcurrant. These are... I could put a set of them. Grah! How long do I stream? Oh, it depends. Depends very much on the day. Today I reckon I'll probably stream 4 hours. 3 hours is a typical stream for me, I would say, but I'm probably going to stream a little longer today. $4 a.m. Guess I could just, like, sleep for an hour, or I could just head right back out there. Want to drop anything off, though? Hello, everybody. I call this one? Stripey Cave? Stripey Cave. I'm sure there's more stuff for me to find down there. We just got the windmill set up in the other world. So once we switch over, I'm gonna be like making sure everything's good, and then we're just gonna make so many metal plates. It's gonna be glorious. Glorious, I tell you. Better go on here. Perfect. I don't have enough sticks. Fine. Oh no, wait, I can use up the 60 ones here in a single batch. That'll do. That'll do just fine. Cool. Ladder master. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I forgot to put away the. Oh, no, I was already out here, so yeah. Remember the order in which things happen sometimes, I guess. If that's what you're into, go ahead. If that's how you get your jollies, go ahead. Are y'all familiar with I Teach Vader? They like I Teach. Skydiving. If you ever wanted to hear a genuinely catchy song made entirely out of Sonic cartoon noises, most of them are like, you know, shifted enough that you can't really recognize them as sound effects or whatever, but just a genuinely creative artist. Oh. Skydiving. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Jacane. So good. Oh boy. Let's have some hedgehog stew today. My greatest gift idea. Get that damn hedgehog. Well, I made it over to this area where I also got stuck earlier. Oh, I'm up by my windmill. Really not very far from it at all. Okay. Clearly, I need to make a way to dismount the mountain from the other side. Dismountain. Dismountain. 'Cause, 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 ' like, I was gonna build a walkway across anyway. Oh, look at those god rays. Wow. Especially from the turning windmill. That's so cool looking. Gotta collect more olivine too. Woo! Might as well drop off the things. Didn't make it where I wanted to go, but that's okay because it's like 8 a.m. now, so that's a good time to really set off on an adventure. While I'm here, let's put away these blueberries. I don't know, press them into juice when we get back or something. My pigs will appreciate the dry mash. Sheep will tolerate the dry mash. Nice. Excellent. That's more than a half stack. A half stack is what it takes to make a complete 10 liters. So, it's a good target number. Oh wait, I can put the seeds in there and stuff. And the resin. I don't need to be collecting resin out there. I'll hang on to those boards, but I will get rid of this, this stack of maple logs. I'll put it in the log stack, of course. Am I good? Are we good? Am I good to go? Am I good? I'm bringing the hammer and chisel specifically because if you make dry stone, if you have like tons and tons and tons of stone, and you make dry stone, it'll fit in a mining bag. I don't know why. I don't know why that counts. This area is cool as hell, actually. Oh my goodness, look at that view. I have got to make an area over here with a glass floor. That would be so cool. I'll have the... I can have the forge area extend over to here. Or, there's a door up there behind the greenhouse. Some guy founded a village with a wire strand in each hand. I mean, that's more sensible than a lot of the things that they found towns with. Like wire, that's municipal structure material. Is it not? Like, this is my backyard. It's kind of dope that this is my backyard. That's just my onion. My humble onion. Is it true that the divinity of Snapjaws is tired to wires? Don't ask me, I'm not religious. Does this punch through? I actually don't know if this punches through. I mean, I guess if I'm gonna make a mountain pass, I can make a mountain pass, but I also have ladders. So I could scale the side. Yeah, let's do that first. That's gonna be less time-intensive and labor-intensive. Oh. Hell of a view, huh? Somewhere over there. Or probably. It's interesting just being able to be like, yep, over there. Nope, wrong way. It's fine. Does this go all the way down? It do. Oh no, not all the way down. Well, let's do 2 squares out. That looks good. Nice. Okay, an easy and repeatable way to get over the mountain. Also, it's pretty visible. Like, minor eyesore, but I feel strongly about it. I can always correct it later. Of course, there's still quite a grade between here and over there, huh? Oh my goodness. This is more or less navigable this way. Not bad, not bad. Distance is such an interesting thing, so relative. Well, that was a mistake, but I lived, so okay. Hey. All right, we have completed the ladder. Let me make some more ladder real quick. Chop some sticks real good. I don't want to get headbutted. oak trees. Should probably take some of those home. Although, you know, home's pretty close. I can just come back for them later. Ah! The hell? Yes, Fluffo is me. Whoa, it's foggy. Oh, I'm sorry that the absolute best game is not being the absolute best right now. That's a bummer. There it is. The salt area. How stony the stone is. Oh, are we disconnected? It seems like we're disconnected from the other nearby caves. Well, I have ladders, so we can get out at the very least. All right, this is the place that I fell down. Uh-oh. Ish. Yeah, they do a good job of making it look cave-like, especially with the like speleotha. The ladder seems to do a good job of slowing them down. It's not like an actual block or anything. Oh no, no. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm terribly dead. Ah! I'm gonna have to make armor for this, aren't I? I can tell now that I'm gonna need to make armor. Like, and the things down there are pretty high tier, so it's gonna have to be decent armor. But I don't want to, like... I feel like it would take a very long time to make. iron chainmail. Because I could. There's nothing technically stopping me from making iron chainmail. Just the effort. And it would be a lot of effort, I think. So, maybe not. Sorry, my hands are being crunchy. The dog is like, I'm displeased at the amount of attention I am receiving. Won't someone think of the dog?
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey.
Hi. Hello.
You're live.
I'm live. Are you streaming today?
I am streaming today.
Cool.
I just went live. I just put my face in the screen. People can now hear me.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together now.
Yeah, sorry about being late. I was napping.
It's fine. I've been playing in the Big Grok Candy Mountain.
I love that that's become the name of your fort.
I mean, like, I said it to myself, and it was decided.
I mean, if I were to make a Caves of Cud themed cookie, it would be ginger snaps, personally.
You think so?
Cutouts. Yeah.
Oh, ginger snap jaws. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's pretty good.
And you know, like, the culinary version of spice, as we know it from Dune, I think is just literally cinnamon, Not literally in setting, but I think it's always described as having kind of like a cinnamon-ish kind of smell. I mean, it more like walking into like a tea shop kind of smell. But cinnamon's always what I think of when it comes to flavors of that sort.
Yeah. It's certainly a stand-in for the concept of spice in many cases.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of synecdoche. Snap into a snap jaw. Oh yeah.
Things that crocodiles say in the fucking marsh biome keys.
Imagine crocodiles in this game. It'd be pretty scary, actually.
I want them. I
want them too. I really want there to be aquatic threats. I'm just like vibrating in my seat for there to be something that will attack us when we swim across the ocean.
I think something that will be exciting to see as things go on is an addition of more wildlife, because it does feel a little empty at times.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably on their roadmap. So, Memi isn't here yet. Do you want to log on to this world, or do you want to?
Yeah, I
Cool.
think that seems like a good idea. We can
Yeah.
go to Big Rock Candy Mountain.
Big Grahu-Rubufo Mountain. That's right. Also, I found some, I want to say, like, hematite, maybe? I think I found some hematite on the other side of the in-house teleporter. It's a little bit of a walk, but we can go in the morning, and I'll lead you there.
Okay, cool. I am happy before I logged off at too. I'm next to the beds actually.
Oh, dope. Okay,
Hey,
I'll...
If I was just standing
Oh my
next to
god.
you with a knife and a lantern like this, like a fucking little tonberry in your house, I don't think you'd like that.
What's freaky is that you are currently in the ladder climbing pose, so you look like you're in the middle of a jump and have been frozen in time, Max Payne style.
Holy shit! I'm about to
Yeah.
fucking jump stab you. God,
Right? It's pretty cool.
Shit right now.
Do you remember when there was the bug that caused the sling animation to play continuously
Oh
in
yeah,
some
and I looked like I was doing a
circumstances?
leak spin.
Yeah, so we yeah, it looked like it was doing the leak spin. That was so good. Anyway,
Yeah, okay,
chat,
that's-
this is Doob. This is the space being who is one of my friends who joins me in these worlds.
Oh, I guess those people don't show up to the multiplayer stuff all the time.
Huh?
Oh, I was just thinking, like, I feel like most of your chat would know me by now.
Yeah, but there have been some new folks in chat lately.
That's fantastic to hear.
So just, and I might as well shout you out. I'm not very good at doing this stuff in general, so when I remember to.
You thought I was streaming? Well, good news, Fox. I literally just started streaming. You missed, like, absolutely nothing. I was late. So you're all set, my friend.
Oob. There we go.
And I will also shout you out.
Did you see that I have installed a still? Instilled stall.
You can still... Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
It's the still. You fill this with water and you put booze in here and then you distill it down to brandy or aqua vitae. Yeah. Now, the thing about hard liquor is that it does not have any nutrition value. It's just satiation, and it gets you drunk. So it sort of feels like the main thing that it's for is making aqua vitae to soak bandages.
God, I need to actually sit down and start taking notes on some of the character class changes I want to do, because I would like to for like the Blackguard to be able to just be less drunk.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that idea.
They are party constitution. It does kind of like counter the fact they're more hungry, but like at a much later point when it's not really a concern.
Yeah.
So like they could just bring alcohol rations along with their food a lot more readily.
Well, I mean, like I think that's what jugs are for, really. Because a bowl is 1 liter, a jug is 3, a bucket is 10.
Why not just bring a bucket then?
That's a good question, actually. It might be because, well, yeah, I don't know. You can drink from a bucket, so really no particularly compelling reason. Aesthetic. You might need to have the alcohol in the jug to make the bandages is the one possibility, but again, that doesn't come up until much later. Oh, I did a little bit of revamping of just this, like...
Caution, Helen may contain horrors.
Yeah. Well, there's a... So there's a ladder here that goes to just the bottom. There's like a little quartz mine and some like still unfound patches of bismuth down there, but for the most part, I keep it open because every once in a while a nightmare drifter crawls up and I come down the ladder, I hit it with rocks until it's dead, and then you know, I get a better roll than if it were just a regular old drifter.
Oh, they were showing off some stuff too,
whoa?
for Bitchin' Story development. Oh, hello, Mammy.
It's Mammy.
A sheep is very eepy and has
eepy sheepy.
oated meal.
Good.
Oats? Oh, an oated meal. I was
Mhm.
showing Doob around the changes here at the mountain. I don't know if you want to come and check
Ooh.
that out, or if you'd rather we
Okay.
switch over
Yeah,
to the
I'll go
other
look
world.
at that.
Cool.
Yeah, we could take a
Come
little tour. It's a
on
pretty
over.
cool place. I'm eating a white currant pie. It's grasped in my hot little hand.
Oh, the white currant pies look so good. The mixed
Yeah, they
berry
really do.
pies. Honestly, all the fruit pies in this game look so
They
good.
I'm
really
very
do.
particular about like fruit eating IRL, so I'm a harder sell on
Me
those.
too.
It's
Me
understandable
too,
though.
though. They just look so good. The colors are so vibrant.
Yeah, no, color-wise, aesthetically, yes.
It's so cute. It's just cute.
Oh, you're looking at your
No,
beef.
I'm just being like I'm just cavelling over Nanny being cute when sleepy. It's adorable. Oh, also
Yeah, no,
there's
Apparently,
also
I
a
like this when I'm high too.
oh, that's cute too.
oh my god, Mammy, that's what you should do.
Oh.
You should advertise yourself as being someone's future weed-smoking girlfriend.
Someone's future weed
Oh.
smoking girlfriend. I've never smoked a weed before. I've only done edibles.
This
Uh,
butt could be your butt.
Weed-eating girlfriend? I guess that would make sense since you're a
Weed
sheep.
eating. Yeah.
Yeah, sheep and
That's a
goat
very
girlfriends are all
powerful-
weed eating.
Yeah, you do have kind of a,
GF
like,
GF
pleasant
stands for grazing friend.
Grazing friend. Hi, horrible.
Is this
Alright,
is this
let's
a
search.
grazing hedonist lore drop?
Yeah, totally. We're up the ladder through the hellway.
Do you know shift your eyes around, munch grass together? You know?
Bah.
Do you chew each
Lol,
other's cuts?
JK, unless
Chew each
Do
other's
you
cud.
graze,
Oh no.
do you graze upon each other's fields?
I'll graze upon her fields.
soon I will be able to set up a pulverizer.
Do you help her for, milk production?
Oh my goodness.
I like other Stefan here on the sign.
Well, there are 3 Stefans. I think I
Amazing.
haven't even put the 3rd one on there yet.
So
There are 2
when I was
Sprigs,
playing-
3 Stefans.
When I was playing survival with one of my friends, what she would do is for all the communal dinosaurs she would name them Terry, but they'd always have like another part to the name. So there was a pteranodon, I think, because you can actually build things in the back of pteranodons, like platforms. And so she called
that's
that one
fun.
Skybus Terry.
Hi, Buzz.
Yeah, that's the one I always remember because that was the one I interacted with the most. But you're just Terrys everywhere. If she's in chat, she can name a few.
I see Memmy down there.
I had
But-
rot in my bowl.
Oh
Anyways,
no.
like Terry, I feel like just like is kind of like a gestalt entity of like an OC in my mind for her. I should ask her about it. You should just name
I
all
like
your like
that.
riding animals Terry. Like channel that spirit around. Like how I always name like my second in command in just about every game, Hank or Honk and Hank if they let me use the
Ooh.
appropriate
Yeah,
spacing.
sometimes the spirit seizes you. There's this series of creatures in the It'll Do series that are called Jennies. And they're all just like a girl in an animal suit. And each one has different behaviors, and they're all named Jenny.
It feels like an
This is
NPC like
never
in
explained.
an RPG that you would like save your game at.
Yeah,
Kinda-
except that some
guess
of
it's
them are throwing axes at you.
Oh,
And
that's
they're
ideal.
clearly like separate people. It's not just the same woman. There's like multiple ones and they can talk to each other.
Okay, so it's more like an officer Jenny from Pokemon or
A little
Nurse
bit.
Joy.
Yeah, actually that's about that's about the speed
Because
of
it's
it.
confirmed that they are all separate people.
Yep. Aren't they supposed to be like all siblings.
Yeah.
It's just sisters upon
Or
sisters.
related. I
Right.
think they extended the relation quite a bit.
Well, that's
That
good.
makes sense.
That's good.
You can only have so many sisters before you ask who among their parents is trying to start a baseball team. That's one of my
Yep,
favorite
yep.
fucking
It's good.
euphemisms for someone cheating and having a second family.
Okay, I think I'm done
Obviously,
up
I'm not going to
here.
say who, but when I was in high school, it turns out like one of my longtime like family friends, like their dad literally just all those work trips, literally a whole second family.
Oh my goodness, that's wild. That is
I was
really
like,
wild.
what the fuck? This happens in real life?
Yeah, it does.
It really
And I
does.
was like, holy shit.
My assistant's uncles ran off in the family and
No.
got together for a
Hello.
different one. It's a little different than starting a whole family, but of a similar, no. Oh, so something I
Yeah.
want to bring up for vintage story development stuff. They reached back in the code and they figured out how to animate like things you can equip, and they were showing a little like
Oh.
massive ears that would go side to side on it. And they haven't implemented it in any like the main builds or anything,
That's
but
cool,
it's a thing they
though.
can do. So I don't know. Those night vision goggles might look pretty cool real soon.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome.
There's a lot of little things they've been like showing off too in the development stuff. Oh, let me see, because there's a few things I wanted to bring up that might be like a little hype.
I see you've collected a rather interesting block here. The stone rubble.
Yeah. Delightful stone rubble.
Oh, they're working on skirts.
Oh, good.
Inspired
Hell
off of
yeah.
someone's medieval fashion mod.
Oh.
It's
my
really
God,
called
I'm
medieval
going to-
fashion.
I am always going to wear skirts forever.
Yeah, I would
Mhm.
too. They're trying to make it work with animations. That's the tricky part,
Mm.
because it doesn't work with a lot of animations, especially sitting with legs crossed. So they're gonna see what
That
they do
makes
about it.
sense.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, it's midnight. Let's all go to bed.
That's a good idea.
And
Time to eat pie in bed.
Eat
and
pie
in
fill
bed.
the bed with crumbs.
Eat
Small
pie
animal
while
catching.
sleeping.
catching small animals is a thing they're working on.
Oh, cool.
Using reed chests.
Oh, yes, I did see that. That's great.
Let's see. Let's see. Rudimentary chiseled blocks, the core layer support, which I think just makes the chiseling more robust.
Good. I like the chiseling.
And then I already mentioned
There's
the
some
world map
chiseling
stuff
over
last
here.
week. Because they're doing some real cool world map stuff, Mammy, like where it will automatically mark when you've taken like survey samples and stuff.
Ooh.
Also, they're
Y'all
showing
wanna-
a scroll rack too.
Shall I log out and log us into the other world?
Sure.
Okay. Let's do it.
Because my goal today is to get a good way along making a bunkhouse for us all.
Ooh. That sounds great. And I am gonna get some storage up in the tower.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
God, now that it's, fall is approaching, and soon after that will be winter. I really need some like big, long, heavy skirts. I should find some and put them on my throne. This meal of oats
Okay,
is
it's up.
very good. I need to eat oatmeal more often.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So I'm catching up on Brian's post about the what's the word
Unity?
for yeah, Unity, and
Yeah. He's been fired up.
yeah, well, I mean I don't blame him. I'm kind of fired
Yeah.
up. He already ordered
It's-
cut in a Unity 1 weekend just for funsies.
Yeah, like we the game was not in Unity. It was a C# project.
I mean, he's a very capable programmer, though.
Oh, yeah.
Is
Oh,
what I
yeah.
gathered.
Yeah, no, this is, like, I don't think he thinks that this is something that would be accessible to most devs. It is, however, a thing that we could do.
Well,
It would
what I've
cost us
noticed,
dev time, but... Yeah.
what I noticed about the really experienced Wyzen devs is that there is a fair number of, like, you know, highly advanced programmers who are generous. That's why open source stuff
Yep.
even works at all.
That's true.
Oh
Well, there
yeah.
are
They are
people
generous
who
with their
believe
knowledge
in
and
the
skills.
mission, you know?
Yeah, I think that's really awesome.
Me too.
Like, I am happy to see there is a fair number of programmers who think that. That I don't know, it speaks really well for the profession.
I think so,
'Cause
too.
There's a lot of engineers out there with a well-deserved reputation for, you know, being bad at people, so it's really good, I guess, to see some, like, actively try to be part, you know, help out other folk, be a community and things like that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, open source is cool. I don't know. It's not exactly the same thing because a lot of modding isn't open source, but like it's got the same kind of spirit to it. I feel like a lot of the modding community is just like, yeah, this is how we're like hacking this thing we love, so it's like, you know, still playable 20 years later on like completely different operating systems and hardwares and all this kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
There's
and
definitely a lot of
sensibilities and yeah.
with the Final Fantasy modding community from what I've seen too, to the point where if someone proves themselves a bastard, it becomes news that crosses my feed. I don't even play the game anymore.
Oh yeah.
Like, alright, so I gotta extend the housing pad a little bit to make this work. I'll have to move those fruit bushes.
How
Unfortunately.
are we on
could-
coal?
Could
You're
actually
open
work
source horrible. Open source Robo GF.
I have no idea what the coal situation is. Mammy, do you know how much coal we got?
How are we doing on coal, Manny?
Let's see. We got coal up here. 133 brown coal.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Did I put? Oh no. We've got more.
Okay, good.
Because I went to coal mining.
You know what? I don't need to extend
We have
that
275 coal.
Delightful.
Okay,
We'll need more.
Okay,
But
this is where the fruit trees are. Okay, never mind. Maybe I shouldn't build this direction. I should build the other direction. Oh, you know what? I should build to where we had the original farming plots.
Oh, yeah. Where should I put limestone?
Yeah, we got space there.
yeah, I don't know. Limestone needs to be set somewhere that we can. Because I'm gonna ultimately want to carry it and store it up top on the tower for the corn there, but haven't got that built yet.
I think I figured out what I'm gonna do with the actual rooms. I think I can actually build up the community center and add rooms off of that, because I've been taking apart the old fields we have and realizing that this would actually be kind of enough space to build 3 bedrooms.
Hell yeah.
I think you're right.
So it'll be attached to the building. And I have some room to play with that too. I'll have to think of it.
We have some prepared hides.
All right.
And now we need cannon. I love how the barrel like just shows the hides floating in the middle of it with even when there's no liquid in there.
Yeah.
It's very amazing. Where's the bucket?
It's like a decal.
Yeah.
I forget it.
Who can? I will go search for bouquet. Or make bouquet. Where's the saw? There's the saw.
Oh, I have a
Where's
lot of
the
random
saw?
shit in my pockets. I gotta go look at that. And I know this area is kind of a mess right now.
Yeah, it's fair though.
Oh, it's limestone.
Storage doesn't start out organized. Storganite. I don't know.
It's the next task after I organize.
Target.
Properly.
Anyway.
I am. The words are happening.
They sure are. It's the worst.
Beef stored
It's the
enough.
It's the worst.
I want to get the. I mean, now that like everything's become a stereo project for this whole like community center, I want to finish this first, and then the next thing I do is gonna get the storage area really tightly organized.
Do y'all want to go to sleep?
Sure.
How do you
Especially since
feel
we've
about
got
sleeping?
some weirdos outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear him making some rumblings.
Going to bed with my favorite saw.
I always sleep with a saw under the pillow in case I get attacked by treants. I am Marble Youth.
Some
Yay.
like
Yeah.
fucking foremost soldier of the tree wars.
I'm joining the tree wars on the side of trees.
I constantly think of like bullshit like that though when I'm like playing RPGs and stuff because I tend to do a lot of nature themed characters. And oh, where the hell are these bulls going? Oh, they're all going right there. Okay. And I keep thinking of like leshy characters who are like little like spirit, tree spirit or
Right.
spirits given like physical form. And I keep making like veterans of like conflicts and stuff for them for some reason.
I love that.
And I just like the idea though of like some like infamous woodcutter like sleep with one eye open the rest of his life, and the one day he actually relaxes a fucking leshy that potted plant he's had in this house for like a couple months, like wake into the night and fucking shoots him across the wall.
I love that.
That's all I
there's,
can
like,
think.
there's stories I've heard out there of druid characters like actively inserting themselves, for like a couple weeks, disguise themselves as their target's horse, waiting for the right moment to assassinate him.
That was pretty good.
Excellent assassin druid. I love it.
I mean, you could also
Assassin
kidnap
horse. Even
You
better.
can also kidnap someone quite easily, too, because they're on top of you. You just fucking go in one direction real hard.
Yep.
And then the rest of the gang is set up to intercept anyone who might be chasing.
Yeah.
Look, I know people like want to like do like fighting as like a druid character, and bashing as a bear, and I get that's cool and everything, but I find the stuff that's really compelling is like big brain shit like that.
I gotta agree.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good shit.
Like someone turns into a large creature because they can like move a stone over is more hype to me than goring a person with a big rhino horn.
Now,
yeah,
let's not
Druids
not
never
put
really
us under
appealed to
let's
me
not put
much,
us under
but-
the merits of goring someone with a giant rhino horn.
I don't think it's like bad, but like I am basically just that don't impress me much.
Oh yeah, that's fair, Shania.
Yeah. She acknowledges that they have a fancy car,
It's true.
but it don't impress her much.
Oh, don't.
No.
No.
My assistant had a bus driver who would listen to the country station when she was doing her route.
Oh.
And my assistant also had the misfortune of being like, for a short time, the first person picked up on the route, and the last person dropped off on the way home.
Uh-huh.
So she got to hear a lot of country music, and
No kidding.
a lot of it's this is like what, like 90s or mostly the 90s in this case, like late 90s. Actually, no, throughout the entire 90s. There's a lot of like direct, because it's a radio station. There's always going to be a lot of stuff that's like kind of eh. But then you hear the good stuff that you didn't, you wouldn't get as a kid, like Save a First Ride a Cowboy.
Right.
Right.
Which just on sheer gall alone is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, no, it's,
I think
that's
I
a
respect
very
that, yeah.
incredible song. There's like
The Ram Ranch of
there's
its time.
definitely Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely like a kind of country music that I genuinely enjoy, and it's like the stuff that actually feels like it came from the country. Shit
It's
like
stuff,
save a
stuff that got
horse,
some
ride
real
a cowboy.
pathos. Yeah, like it's gotta have some emotion in it.
Yeah, and stuff that actually like, how do I put it? A lot of like really modern pop country, it's just like the only thing that really makes it identifiable as country is that, you know, you get that like that tone of voice, and every other bit of the instrumentation would not otherwise tell you that it's country, you know?
Otherwise
But
it's
like,
just kind of pop rock.
yeah, but you get some real old country with like some good banjo in there, steel guitar, like you can get some really good sounds out of that. I
You're
mean,
talking
let's
about the
be real
approach
too,
to
like,
folk in that case.
oh yeah, folk too.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, you know, I feel like folk and country to some extent.
There's
should be
a lot of
interchangeable.
overlap.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense too because the country is where the folk of folk music generally lived.
Yeah. Yes.
One of my RPG like fixations, like because I played a lot of like D&D early on in my experience, so I developed a lot of love for like planner type of games, you know, extra planner stuff.
Sure.
And one of the things I keep revisiting is the idea of like a demi-plane of cities, where like every city building that has ever been like made and built and aged in existence is represented here just endlessly.
Ooh.
So what if there were like people who settled in like the more ruined parts of the city where there's actually soil and became like city country folk?
Well,
That
pretty
would be
cool.
good shit.
Yeah, just thinking of like the country. Well, what if the country is just, you know,
Looking
part of
for
the city?
cheers. And I couldn't find cheers, so I'm making cheers. Sorry, I'm just externalizing my thing so I don't just keep wandering about doing nothing.
I understand. I
Where
understand.
did I put my iron?
Internalizing your things off in the first part of lovemaking, I hear.
Yes.
I feel like you should have some
The
first
first?
steps prior to that.
Yeah, I was about to
It should
say.
be. Some people have no imagination.
I'm
True.
still losing it over that one video posted in your server to the Sesame Row video.
Oh yeah,
boy.
someone is drawing like Sesame like street like playing cards, but using them as tarot cards.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all like these like kids vocab cards and stuff. And the question that he answered this time was some guy who was like trying to ignite his like love life with like, you know, a longtime partner. And the three cards that he pulls are push in wet.
And he
And then
Oh,
it
no.
immediately.
a quarter of the video of him is him just fucking losing it over, like, as soon as the third card goes down, he just, like, it's a laugh so genuine he broke character laughing. Like,
That's pretty great.
He did like as best as he could to do a realistic reading, but then he got to the wet part. He's like,
he got to the
look,
wet part and he was just, yeah.
look, the cards are spoken. I don't know what else to say here.
Wow.
The Sesame Row is spoken. It's so good. I shared that in like 10 different servers.
You can thank Scott for that. He will link anything good that's like Muppet adjacent.
Oh my god, it was incredible. Where the fuck are the iron blooms? Where did I put those?
They're up here. I'm processing them automatically.
Oh.
You want me to toss some down?
Iron balloon animals.
You can toss some
I
down
would-
if you need them.
Love some. I mean, if you got ingots, that would work great too.
Well,
I
I've
sold
only-
fence.
There's only
That's fine.
one
I don't want the
ingot that is currently. It's about to finish, but
I see.
this is a little bit of a slower process. Let me go ahead and toss down a couple of iron blooms.
Sounds good.
Oh, there was a... I didn't even notice.
Okay, they
There's
landed
also
by
a
the
body
path.
right here. Bunny.
Aha. Oh wait, that's a bunny. The iron bloom.
Too far. They're near that, yeah, near that little dune, a little bit past it.
Aha.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That windmill looks like it belongs to... Yeah, it kind of does. With just the spiral staircase up into the sky, it kind of does look like it's like the thing out of Pathologic.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about. Cannot remember the name of it right now.
I can't either.
The structure all the kids lived at, though, and more imagination became real. The stuff that's also, well, drilled into the city. A city where the rule is, one of, like, the city, like, taboos is digging at all. Also, cutting is traditionally a taboo, which makes it really important for one of the playable characters, Artemi Bura, who is considered a Haruspex. He's a surgeon, in other words.
Mm-hmm.
But surgeons are kind of considered spiritual leaders because of how, you know, the rules surrounding cutting is.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, that game seems really cool, and I don't know if I'll ever play it. 1 or 2. I might play 2 once it's done. I don't know.
No, 2. Well, here's the thing: is like 2 is done on one story, and I feel like you shouldn't play any other characters release because to explain to people who don't know, the first Pathologic had 3 playable characters, but also that game is incredibly inaccessible. Like I tried doing a Let's Play with a friend. I think it burned out for other reasons, but that game's rough. Like
yeah, it
will
is.
kick your ass, and it's designed to kick your ass. Not all of it, I think, is conducive to fun gameplay. I think they've really managed a lot better with 2.
Yeah, I watched someone do a playthrough of 2, and I was like, this is pretty neat. You're having a rough time still.
Yeah.
And 2 can get good enough at the game to, I wouldn't say make it smooth, but like really progress through real solidly.
Right.
And my last 2 days of the game, you know, of like, because that's how the game works, is over like what, 12 days.
Hey, Starry.
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you for lurking. No, it's fine. It's
yeah.
just stream shit.
The game's campaign, so to speak, takes place over 12 days, and I think they mentioned in one of the early changes from night to day is that time's moving faster. And they aren't kidding when they say that. They literally like, turn up the heat on you by slowly making every day to night transition just a little bit faster.
That's so rude.
It's pretty awesome though, because it was a game where I realized, wait a second, time is a resource in this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Among other, like, it's a resource-driven game for a lot of reasons, and time is one of them.
I too have not managed to play it yet.
It's a hard recommend. Like, I wouldn't recommend it to everyone. Especially anyone who gets like stressed out really easily or hates like inventory management stuff. Like, you're not gonna like Pathologic.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the kind of game that I think I could play in the right mood.
Yeah, you gotta be in the right mood for it.
Gotta be in that Pathologic mood.
I mean, I didn't just do like a raw playthrough like some folk did. I actually restarted a bunch of times, and then like after then looked up a couple like basic guides, non-spoilery guides of like things to look for, things to keep in mind, and then like started. I worked hard from the beginning to like kind of break that game to my will.
Interesting.
Because I like conquering those kinds of challenges.
Yeah, I get that.
Something of a conqueror myself, you know. Not really. Funny to say.
Yeah. Hope everybody's doing good. It's been a real rough week. But
Aw.
yeah, we're in one of those transition times that are challenging. And hopefully things get better.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I've been working on myself because I've been in kind of a big, long, like month-long depression.
Yeah, you were
And
mentioning that.
yeah, and I've been just trying the advanced form of distraction method I use of filling up my day with more different things, like
Right.
a bigger variety of activities.
It's a good way to approach it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I stagnate pretty easily. Like, I get just kind of depressed doing the same thing
Yeah.
over and over again, and I need to fix it up.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Paradox Cobblestone. Okay, well, cool. I actually needed this. However, that doesn't solve my space issues. There.
Oh, there's shears.
You running into space issues.
Yeah, I should upgrade to more leather backpacks. That will help a little bit. But also, I'm running by the base problem of not spending time managing my inventory.
I'll kill some more animals.
Much appreciated.
I should probably bring some spears with me.
I mean, even if, like, you have, like, worse, gathering for, like, animals and stuff, it would still a gain. Yeah, we're still getting materials out of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna set this corn down.
Oh, that's heating up. That was more Twitch chat.
I appreciate lurkers. Didn't have time to say it earlier, but like, it's just really nice having folks just like watching.
I like lurkers that like announce themselves because they're coming out of their shell just to let you know that they're there, and that's comforting.
Starry did that, which is what reminded me. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Starry.
Yeah, one of my regular lurkers likes to do the
It's a
little
good way to be.
team up I have. I'm a
Marvel used did the same.
Oh, Marvelly? Yeah, okay, we'll have a Marvelly lurking with us.
Hi, Fox.
Oh, is Fox in your chat?
Yeah.
I think Fox likes your streams more than he likes my streams, and that's okay. I've only you can be in both. It's true. I've only known him for like, oh lord, 18 years, 17 years, something like that. Don't you dare apologize! I will murder you.
So I have a bunch of hot iron bars.
Oh yeah.
Do people have particular things that they want them for?
What am I making right now? I'm making an iron saw.
You don't have to apologize.
Cover the window. Actually, no, I will cover the window because it makes it easier.
To be clear, I also appreciate people who just leave the stream on and lurk without saying anything.
Yeah,
that's fine too.
need that.
Like, it is fine too.
I am a big chatty Cassie, so I know like how I am in people's like chats and stuff, but you don't have to be like me.
Chatty.
Yeah, I tend to be very active in streams I'm watching, which is part of why I never got into watching all that big of people. Like, because you don't get to chat with them. there is like always exceptions, you know. I watched Day 9. Who's like not the biggest, but he's pretty much like the original streamer, like for video games. Because he did like way before Justin TV or anything like that even existed. He was live streaming these like StarCraft analysis shows in like it would have been like the early 2000s. Like or mid 2000s maybe, while he was at college. Yeah. And he's also the reason why Twitch has subscriptions. Like,
oh, yeah?
he like was friends with the owners of Twitch back when it was still tiny. He was like, "Hey, why don't you just like add a subscription model like magazines?" And they're like, "Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, people can like directly support the people." And then that's how we got the subscription model.
Day9's a good dude.
Internet
Why
history.
did I throw the ingot in the...
Actually.
Silly me.
I generally like Day9 because I remember like he, like a while back, he did a video about, not a video, he mentioned like in the middle of a stream, and I recall it now. Middle of the stream, he mentioned how he used to be really kind of an angry gamer.
Oh, yeah.
And he like one day, like after like a rage, he stopped himself and went, like, I don't like being like this.
Yeah.
He showed everyone the old rec keyboard he had from those times. Which he keeps as like a memento to remind himself what he was like.
That's cool.
So I'm trying to like figure out how like to do this in a aesthetically solid way.
Oh, I'll protect you from the hater.
Ah, well, I do appreciate it.
I'll have to reset this
Oh, there's another.
volume, pieces together.
Oh no, I just hit you instead.
That's fine. Get out of that bush immediately, young man. Jeez.
Can't wait for this flint knife to break.
Oh
Some
my
people
God.
say I'm too injured to keep forging. Well, I say them. But an injured person.
Do this, and then you fall over bleeding.
Yeah.
She got me. Forgot, Mammy, did you ever join us for our briefly lived like Amogus sessions on the server?
I did not.
That's right, because I think you were still asleep when they were happening.
Rude.
Yeah.
Look, every
Oh.
time they do a new Amogus trailer, they do such a good job of making that game like seem really appealing and fun, because I really love the art in that game
Yeah.
and the animation, and makes you want to play it again.
I get that.
I mean, Gra correctly called me out unintentionally, by the way. I'm making it sound so like he correctly called me out, but like you mentioned like how like it was a while back I was talking about Chucklefish games.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
how I kept like playing them and kind of get like burned out because like they look good, but like you know just there's always some of the gameplay that's missing. You mentioned it's because they hire really good artists.
Right,
And it's
right.
Like, fuck. That really is it, ain't it?
Yep.
And I started looking at my game library after that, by the way. You started like a whole personal
Oh.
observation series for me
Interesting.
in my off time of looking how many games that I kind of burned out on that had really good art attached to it.
Oh, jeez.
And it's a fair bit, turns out. So like it's kind of a good call on like, you know, I could really reduce the number of like Steam games I have to playthrough by really thinking about what I enjoy prior
That's
to
true.
it.
You don't have to go through a
Like-
game just because its art is good.
I mean,
That is-
and
you don't
I
know it
know
until-
that, but
Mhm.
it wasn't conscious to me. Like, you know, like if
Right,
you
right.
asked me that like prior, I would agree with you the whole time this is
Uh-huh.
happening.
Yeah.
But now I'm like aware of it within myself.
Yeah.
So many haters. Yeah, so many haters. Huh?
It's a lot of haters.
Ooh.
Yeah, they bothered me. I
This one
couldn't
at
be
least
arsed
brought a
to actually
temporal
carve them out.
gear, so...
Oh, nice. That's great. Y'all should set spawn points if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
Oh, we got pies going on. All right, let me go lay out.
I think I'll
Fire
set
too.
my spawn point for the entryway, like right between the front door and the stairs, because I assume this isn't changing.
That's
It's
valid.
going to get. Let's see, we're at right there. Yeah, that's safe.
Sweet.
There's just going to be more. There's going to be more space there when I get the remodeling the front here. So that will just become an even less confusing spot real soon. Okay, I laid out a pie downstairs.
Hell yeah. Oh. Forgot I took my tongs out
I
of my
wish we had a little
inventory.
like dessert display, like in a diner.
I think
for
you just
our
picked
pies.
up a hot iron ingot.
Oh, that'd
Oh.
be cute.
Here, I'm gonna drop it. There you go.
I accidentally threw it on the ground.
Yeah, well, it's like, oh, I had to drop this real quick. Switch to it in my hotbar.
Did you want to use the anvil?
Oh, I think it's too cold right now to work.
We'll use
Hey,
these
Fox.
instead then.
Oh, okay,
You should-
yeah.
You shouldn't tell me that. You should tell Linny that because she was feeling discouraged about some of the spotty like attendance for those. She is the person you should tell this to. Yeah, it's one of the reasons they stopped because like she was feeling kind of depressed about it. I don't blame her.
Mm.
I was having a good time. It's important to know among your friend group who's a real bastard, I think. It's me. I am actually a pretty advanced bastard.
You are a bastard.
I've had a lot of fun with Mogus in the past on the few random occasions I've played it.
Alright,
Ah.
evidence of my bastardry. It manifests itself in TTRPGs because it's the time I let myself act in such a fashion.
Mm-hmm.
We were having an encounter situation and our enemy was an incubus with some type of summoned elemental. And he charmed me. Now charming has a lot of restrictions, you know, it's not the same as domination per se.
Right.
But you do try to assist the person you've been charmed by,
Yes.
just not aggressively. So I started a party loyalty cascade with some clever illusion spells and some choice deception rolls made.
Oh dear.
Incredible.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Like, and I realized, I wonder if there's a reason I keep getting drawn to playing charisma characters these days. I've done some things on my halfling and Warhammer that are like people in my group going, whoa. Like, not like that's like mega fucked up, more along the lines of like, holy shit, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah.
And it's hard not to feel a little proud about it. Little evil part of my brain going, yeah.
I love that.
Making a bunch more forge right now.
What?
I'm making a bunch of meals right now.
Oh, I see. Forage. It sounded like forge. And I was like, I am in the forge. I see no making of it.
I locked the door, and then you realize too late you notice the message, Doob's in a strange mood.
Did you want to make something?
No, I was
I
putting my
can't make
tongs
things
down.
out of Seraphone, so no.
Oh dear. I'm just
Not
glad that
unless
there isn't the
you're,
appropriate workshop available.
Oh god, because there's like a few different types of mood, right? There's strange mood, there's fey mood, there's
Haunted, I believe.
Yeah, there's haunted, there's
yes.
macabre, there's of course fell, which is the one you really don't want to get.
I remember getting a fell mood for the first time amongst my original 7 dwarves within like the
dear.
first few months of being like
that's
at
a
the
problem.
fort.
That's a real problem.
Right? I was like, oh no, and my friend was just fucking cackling in my chat.
That's so
my friend that
funny,
has
though.
played an ungodly amount of Dwarf Fortress just saw like fell mood, and I didn't know what it was yet. And I was like,
that's rough.
Fell mood, and I like looked at the person, and I was like, they don't look like they're doing all right.
Wait, where did this other dwarf go?
Yeah. They didn't even make something cool out of their dead dwarf friend.
Okay, that's just disappointing.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, that's the real crime here.
Yeah.
Like if you went and like,
something?
yeah, like if they went off and killed like the expedition leader and like made something cool out of it, I'd be like, fuck yeah, and I'd display that artifact, even if it's evil. But it was just something really disappointing and like naturally I don't remember even what it was because it was just not cool. I think I just made a new fort soon after.
You're so disappointed by their lack of creativity.
Yeah. I remember generating this one world that got taken over by a necromancer within the first 100 years.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Yeah, literally all civilizations were converted to her like necromantic
Holy
empire.
shit.
Yeah, it was
I
so
wanna
cool.
see that seed. I wish you saved that, because holy crap, that seems fucking amazing.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I looked through it through the legends with my friend, and it was really fun like watching like because she found like the secrets to life and death. No, it wasn't even that she found it. It was that her god bestowed them to her. Like she was just a normal dwarf. And it's like pretty common for dwarves to follow gods of death. Like that's just pretty normal.
Yeah.
But then this god was like, here's a tablet. She was like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, she was the first in line, because that's how the secrets of life and death get out, is that a god gifts them to one person first, and then they start writing books, sharing the secret, and getting apprentices and so forth.
Yeah, but she never did. She was just the one necromancer that took over everything. She never got an apprentice. She never like wrote the
immortal
book.
who
She
didn't
just
get bored.
learned.
Oh,
that's amazing.
Yeah. But what was amazing was like as she was taking over the world, like before she had like destroyed her first fort and everything, she like took a lover, and then after he died in war, she revived him and basically made him like her undead general. Like it was so good.
That's fucking rules.
Like we were just like
That's
going
so
through
cool.
all of these characters, right? It was one of the coolest worlds I ever generated.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, I keep trying to make a world, like, ripe with, like, beast people. Because I keep thinking of a little alligator, like, bard someone had visit their tavern.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And so now I'm obsessed with the little animal dudes indoor.
I've had some delightful
The animal dudes
encounters
are
like
so
that.
good.
Yeah.
If any of the animal dudes are like obligate carnivores, like you want to have meat around for them, otherwise they'll be forced to go hunt vermin and they'll have a lot of bad thoughts about it.
That's
because
so
they're
sad.
like really embarrassed about having to do that.
Oh no. Yeah, that's really a bummer.
I found out that like the animal people generate off of savage biomes, so that's been my incentive to turn savagery up like the max now every time I generate a world.
Right.
Like give me lots of wilderness. In fact, I should probably shrink down like civilization numbers, but like add more of them, or something like that. Like spread them out a bit more, so there's like more smaller enclaves.
Yeah, it takes some tweaking to like really hone in the kind of world parameters you like.
I also like sparsifying metal a little bit too. I don't like.
Oh, yeah.
Like
If
when-
you have high metal, the game moves too fast and then you die. That's been my
There's that,
experience.
I guess it can be a liability. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking it made things a little too smooth.
I'm still remembering.
It's not,
this
you know,
one
it's
fort
honestly
that
my
I had.
experience that it doesn't really make things smooth. It just makes them go really, really fast. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I just had this one fort where there was just endless veins of gold ore everywhere in it. And it was to the point where it was it's easier to make just about everything out of gold than it is to make it out of wood or things. So the one mistake I made was making all my barrels out of gold.
Oh my God.
Because the barrels do get moved a lot.
Yeah, you
actually,
can't carry them.
I was actually making them mostly out of electrum because I had a bunch of what's that one copper ore? The one that has a really low chance of making silver. But if you can
Tetrahedrite.
use, yeah, if you can use the ores to make alloys directly, and in that case it
Yeah.
increases the value of the tetrahedrite. So almost everything I made was actually made out of electrum, and I had electrum bins, electrum barrels, electrum doors, electrum electrum everything.
The
You all
prevalence
want
of
to sleep, by the way.
Yeah, sure.
We have
Yeah,
also
sure.
have a
Hang on a
rift
second.
behind our storage shed entrance, outside. So we have a rift right next to us. That's why we
Okay.
have so many drifters attacking.
Hang on a
We
second.
just keep having terrible luck with the rift activity.
We
here.
do. It's true.
So I don't know if it's related, but the whole lake area, once you get partway through the lake to the south of us, the temporal stability there in general is really gross. It's super bad. There's also a high concentration of ruins around, so I have some hypotheses that that's related.
Yeah. I would believe that.
Yeah. You were eating food right when you got up. Okay, I thought you got up and started throwing up everywhere. I've been playing too much Power.
No, that's
The
Valheim.
color of the meal definitely would give that impression with how many particles you spew while eating.
Okay, so Gra, there's a plant in Barotrauma called Raptorbane. It
Okay.
produces a type of chemical that is very poisonous to mud raptors. That's why
Okay.
you grow it. But if you hit a human with it, they just become nauseous instead.
Okay. I
So
see.
The way that gardening works in Barotrauma is you water the plant and stuff, let it grow, and it'll drop the fruit. But trees have a percentage chance of dropping a mutated fruit, which has a higher chance of exploding when hitting the ground, and they're also useless even if you do pick them up. But sometimes what happens is you'll be running by a tree and one of those fruits will drop on you and hit your character and explode, and then you're sick, and then you just throw up in the next quarter over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because the character's nausea had a cycle for.
Wow.
That sort of reminds me of Sea of Thieves, where you can throw up on people, which causes
Yeah.
them to throw up. And you
Our-
can
our-
get this chain reaction.
One of our
Yeah.
biggest ship disasters, because we were doing the tactic of storing explosive barrels in the crow's nest, so the person in the crow's nest can grab one and jump to an enemy boat if they need to. There's
Uh-huh.
some real
Oh,
fucking
that's
cartoonish
good.
strategies in that game of how to beat another crew. But anyways,
Okay.
my friend Waffles is up there. They're Waffle Moose.
Uh-huh.
He doing his lookout duty, and I walk up. I have some leeches in my hand. Everyone knows what that means when I have a set of leeches in my hand.
Yeah.
That means I'm going to eat it and throw up on you.
Oh.
And Waffles gets his sword out, aims at the barrel, says, "If you do it, I will hit this barrel."
Oh.
Seconds later, my friend Melding, who was driving Helm, hears an explosion and the entire mast comes down.
Wow.
And Waffles and I are both dying laughing.
It's extremely the one edit of the frog and the scorpion where it's why would you do this? Now surely we will both drown. And this lol said the scorpion.
Lol.
LMAO.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very much a scorpion, yes. It just it's a silly game for silly people such as myself.
It is.
It's
I haven't
true.
played it in a while. I should see if. Oh, another mature
You should
flag.
see thieves.
See if these nuts fit in your mouth. You can't go talking about that game for more than 30 seconds without saying that phrase. Like, it's just impossible.
I figure for all the sailing games we play, we'd get bored of those kinds of jokes, and it hasn't fucking happened yet.
Oh no, absolutely not. I mean, I think there's a reason they talk like a sailor for saying a bunch of rude shit.
I mean, I'm kind of sick of the jokes. Is the thing.
You're like, but alas, we are stuck in this cycle.
Somewhat of my own making.
Do I give my sheriff a wooden hammer or a real metal? I haven't really gotten to the point in Dwarf Fortress where I've needed justice. Where I've needed the justice system.
The justice system is really weird and not entirely functional.
That's what I've gathered.
Yeah.
We got some ads soon, everyone.
I'm
Sheep
alright
go.
in this room.
Ooh, big tree.
I think I'm alright in this room.
Yeah, exactly, Fluffy Fox. It's like, I've seen my friend, the friend that I've talked about that like has played an ungodly amount of Dwarf Fortress. They've done things to like
They've done things.
Yeah, I was about to say that sounded like something you say while
this
staring
wasn't the
into the
story I
middle
was
distance.
going to tell about
boy.
nobles, but they made it in they made a fort with like a vampire underclass where they sealed away a bunch of vampires underground with like their only means of like access being like sending out their products through like this weird like water like airlock minecart stuff, so that they couldn't go and infect anyone else with the vampirism. But they were all like these master crafters and things like that, sealed away with no food or anything because they don't need it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird that you like it tells you where I'm at as far as my knowledge goes when you say like vampire underclass, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Then go, oh, and you describe a mechanic I'm well familiar with. Going, oh, right, I guess that would be true. I guess there would be an underclass in that circumstance.
Yeah, no, it was wild. They're like, it still has some problems, but but it's mostly functional. I was like, Jesus Christ. Another thing they did recently was mess around with necromancers. Specifically, they like got one necromancer in their fort, and they kind of like sealed them away and did some interesting things. And they found a weird glitch that could bring like raised bodies back to life like properly.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's some weird shit going on with it. And then they were like re-drowning like they were trying to like get like perfect soldiers that were like completely inexhaustible, and so they would get these like amazing soldiers and then drown them because that would cause no bodily harm, and then they'd put their necromancer next to the drowning area and get them scared, which is what triggers them to raise things.
Wow.
Which is why you don't usually want a necromancer in your active army, because then you're just going to drive your like frame rate down to nothing, because they will raise every tiny scrap of flesh that has been like lopped off of people, and you'll just ruin the pathfinding AI, which is the main like CPU draw of the game. I looking for? I cut down some oaks. Oh right, I was going to make a crate to store limestone, but there's already one here that already has limestone in it.
Oh, cool. Well, that's nice.
So I don't know what I'm doing now. One of the first lessons you've ever learned with Dwarf Fortress is to make sure each bed in the hospital can be sealed off with a lever. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, for the
see.
werebeasts. What am I doing? I think I've mostly exhausted the coal at the coal mine.
Oh, we're gonna have to find more then.
Yeah, it turned out it wasn't like that much coal.
That's a shame.
Yep. Okay, my inventory's still lousy with random shit.
Oh, right. I was gonna make some planks so that I could make some ladders so that I could dig a hole to the center of it.
That's good plaster. That's a good lime right there. I'll store that lime there. Okay.
You already.
There's the saws I don't need.
Let's try this. I'm mumbling to myself because I'm figuring out the dynamics of like the roof here.
Dynamics of what?
The roof.
Ah, yes. Yeah, the roof rules are pretty annoying to figure out.
Oh, it's less like the rules and more along the lines of like how much stuff I need, what looks good.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought you meant placement.
Well, I guess that is. I guess we kind of are talking about the same thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed the process, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
Making cheat noises. Wow, the cheat.
The best thing about the cheat is how the cheat does all of the voice acting in his animations.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's all the cheat doing impressions of the rest of the cast.
Oh yeah,
Which
yeah,
is funny
I love
because
that.
it shows
occurred to me.
that the cheat can absolutely speak clearly if he needed to. But I guess he doesn't need
love
to because
that.
everyone understands him.
I love when characters are like, I could talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's really good.
Where's the thing I dug? Here?
What am I doing
I'm doing like step 1, like get the the dimensions figure out of these rooms. Step 2, then like figure out the distance I want to set the support planks apart for the wall decor. So now that I've kind of figured out the rough like elevation stuff, now I'm putting on the roof, putting on the Ritz.
Putting on the roof. Putting on the saw.
Shit. Thank you, Rocking. That's a full year. We've been hanging out for on and off for over a year now. That's pretty cool.
That's great.
So, Rocking's an old RPG friend from back when I was at part of a certain forum community. We were part of the same like play-by-post group.
Oh.
We lost touch for a while,
That's
but
awesome.
it came back in when I was running a root RPG game a while back. and they've been a valuable member of the community.
Nice.
Actually, if I ever go over to Boston, they're one of the people I plan on hanging out with.
Nice. Yeah, and that's
Oh,
our
yeah, I
general
know
area as
someone in
well.
Boston.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh, I
me!
know 2 someones in Boston then. 3 someones, sort of. One's not in Boston, but one's near Boston.
Well, I'm not
as
in
far as
Boston.
I
I
know.
am. Yeah, no. You say Boston when you mean the surrounding area as well.
Boston, the trains are kind of okay.
Yeah, they're fine. Yep.
Holy shit, that's funny the way it was just put there. They are okay.
Yep.
That's just like the city's like little tagline, like their tourism
Not
board is
these
like
days
Boston.
well, that's true actually. Hadn't been running super good.
Oh no,
Really.
letting us down.
I will always miss Korean trains.
Oh, Mammy, I put up a localization job search. They're looking for Korean among other things, and I don't know how good your command of Korean is, but
Definitely not good enough to do localization.
okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't tag you directly,
That's a
because I
shame.
wasn't sure.
Yeah. No, if I don't know, if I had lived there like a number of years more and I don't know.
It's
Could've
so
pro-
this is
I was definitely like improving a bunch. But,
so this is for
yeah.
lo-fi games, by the way. They make Kenshi. That's why this
Oh,
is on my radar at all.
neat.
They are looking for a bunch of language localization people. If you want to check out lo-fi games on Twitter, they have a list there. Like I think Polish, German, Korean, and there are a couple others there too. Just take a look if you're multilingual, and maybe you could use some work.
Yeah, I described my Korean level as like
Passable.
roughly like kindergarten. Like, you know how like a 5-year-old can get around and ask for things, but they do it in their own little 5-year-old way.
Yeah.
they don't know what everything's called, and they have
don't know
like,
how to
find
use a
their
lot of words.
and-
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I've ran into 5-year-olds that are more well-spoken than I am. It's
Oh yeah,
kinda
yeah.
Well,
scary.
Yeah,
The
okay.
the love the spectrum of language skills you get even at such a young age.
Absolutely.
Spectrum.
But I
We're
already
getting
know.
close to another harvest of flax.
That's exciting. By the way, Mammy, if you want to, like, plant some stuff in the Terra Preta up top the tower, that'd be cool. You ain't got to.
Yeah, I think
But-
planting like a bunch of vegetables and things up there would be good.
Yeah, I think so too. Just anything like, we have a few months before there's any kind of hard cutoff.
That's true.
But we are gonna want to have like relatively hardy crops for that.
Yeah. We're doing what, 9-day months?
12. So a little bit
12
longer than
days.
default.
Hmm. I need to buy some apples.
You need to buy some
Just
apples?
like in real life.
Yeah. I just got a tote bag of them. Whoops.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This isn't where seeds are, silly sheep. I almost called myself by my real name in the third person.
Aw.
Which isn't a problem. Everyone knows my. Well, not everyone, but
I
it's
don't
not a
fucking know it,
secret.
and I've been hanging out with you a lot.
Well, I don't know it, but that's like, same reason probably is I haven't
Yeah,
really
it
felt
mostly
like
gets
it's my
used on my
business.
Final Fantasy streams, which a lot of people
Right.
don't watch. But also, they'll call me by my my character's name too, which is really funny.
That's cute.
But my character's name is very close to another character's name
Oh.
in the static. Because my character's name is Doll, not spelled like D-O-L-L, but spelled D-A-L, which is like a
the lentil.
romanization of
Like lentils.
it's a yeah, sure.
It's the
it's
word
a
for lentils.
romanization of the Korean word for moon.
Cool.
Yeah. And what's it? We have another person whose character name is Dog, and as you can imagine, in the heat of battle,
yeah.
Doll and Dog
Yeah.
get easily mixed up for each other, especially since we're both names that will get yelled at quite frequently. Ow!
I forgot
Really?
what's your role in the group?
Black Mage.
Okay, you're DPS. Got it.
DPS, yeah, and so
okay.
is Dog.
I wanted to understand the nature of the yelling.
Blackmail.
Yeah. Usually it's I'm too deep in the Black Mage sauce, and I fucked up a mechanic.
Yeah,
like,
you got DPS brain going on.
Yeah.
If the number is high enough, that means no one can criticize me.
To explain it to a little bit more context to you, Grod, too, Black Mages in FF14 are also more encouraged than other casters, even, I think, to stay in one spot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because of one of their
Black
main,
Mage
damage
is-
boosting mechanics.
Yeah, we get to place down a magic circle. I was gonna call it a giant magic circle, and it is relatively large, but it's not that big.
But it means that you don't stay mobile.
Yeah. Basically,
Gotcha.
it lasts for 30 seconds, and it's on a 2-minute cooldown. So a quarter of your time you spend stuck in a tiny little circle.
Gotcha.
Hold on, let me see if I can find
monk.
it.
Yeah.
I make jokes that the Black Mage is the job of edging, because you can still move around during all the hard casts, because you get about a half-second window at the end of every cast where you're allowed to move. So the ideal positions for Black Mages are as close to the edge of danger as possible, because you often have to dodge over that line right after the danger goes out, you know?
FF14 in particular has its like server tick stuff, and like has like weird like like it has unique enough like lag issues in that game where that has its own term called server ticks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it's not just your normal MMO lag, it's a special MMO lag.
Advanced lag.
Where you can see way more into the gears of the game than I ever want to.
Yes.
And it drives me fucking crazy when it works against me.
It's especially true now that I'm starting to do some non-standard Black Mage rotation stuff. So do you know how Black Mage works generally?
Me? No.
Okay,
no,
so
you better give us both the brass tacks, because I don't want to get too deep in for Graw's sake anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm not listening.
Yeah.
like y'all have fun. I have tuned out.
Okay.
So Black Mage has 2 phases to it, right? You have the fire phase, which is the big damage, but you can't regenerate mana. So you use all of your MP during the fire phase, and then swap over to the ice phase, which is low damage, but you get a shitload of mana. So you're like constantly emptying and refilling your mana like entirely, which is different than like all the other casters that you're kind of just keeping the regen at a high enough rate to cover your costs. But like Black Mage, you're like dumping mana and then regaining mana. The ice spells are low damage, so if you could, you would stop casting the ice spells entirely. So what you do is, for the non-standard stuff, is you use other resources while you use a silly little like level, I think it's like a level 2 ability called Transpose, which just swaps what phase you're in off the global cooldown. Hi, Casil. So you swap over from fire to ice using this between cooldowns, and then you use non-ice spells while you're getting low mana ticks to refill your mana, but you're getting like big damage in because you're using good spells instead of the bad ice spells, but it uses a bunch of resources. So I'm learning that.
So folks, if any of that like sentence scares the shit out of you, high-end rating FF14 might not be for you.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, my announcement's still broken. I think instead of trying to use a separate message, I just need to swap it over to the like shout out command, so it'll just trigger the shout out command instead of using the thing, instead of using another message. That should fix it, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, the non-standard Black Mage stuff, as the name implies, is non-standard. It's a completely optional way to increase damage. I started doing it because I noticed, like, wait, the non-standard things have different lengths of rotations compared to standard. So if like things pop up in the fights at awkward times, I can just start learning non-standard rotations and be like, oh, okay, if I was like 3 GCDs earlier, I could handle this mechanic a lot easier with good damage. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll just start using non-standard stuff to adjust where I am, like what spells I'm casting when during the fights. And like, it's really been like mind exploding, mind expandy. It's helped me so much.
Alright, for Grahu's sake.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this conversation.
Yeah, we should.
Sorry.
It's boring. I understand. I understand nerding out about the game you like, but oh my god.
Yeah, I was letting you finish, Mammy, but then I was gonna
Yeah.
put on it. One of my partners is a hardcore raider, so I am.
I kind of lost a relationship because I couldn't get into FF14. Yeah,
that's like kind of a fear of mine, actually. That's gonna happen. It's just,
Well, I mean, you find the game like psychologically palatable to play, so I think that you have an advantage there.
It's somewhat. It's been rough.
Oh, chromium. Found chromium. That's wild.
Ooh. I didn't know this game had that.
I don't know what you can... Oh, I think that you can only use it as a mordant. Let me take a look.
Okay, that's the inherent problem of doing that method of window.
Yeah, mordanted cloth.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also chromium blocks riveted, but it seems like you can't make those.
Yeah, that's silly. There ought to be a way to make them. Is my onion?
Yes, your onion.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's probably because we can't achieve high enough temperatures. The smelting temperature for chromite is over 1900 degrees Celsius.
Whoa, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So you could, in theory, make things. Actually, what?
I wonder if they're planning on bridging some technological gap with more like science fiction-y kind of stuff, like temporal mechanics and everything.
Yeah. That would be cool. You could get like you know, the things, the big fan, not
if
fans.
you manipulate time, that sort of opens up a big can of worms when it comes to manipulating other forces.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm just throwing like some basic ideas out there, but it's like, okay, if you have control of time, that means you might be able to do real hinky things with the pressure of like. I mean, I guess that's part of what time control is manipulation of like energy. You know, making things move faster or slower. And that's the thing that's really tied to heating. You know, excitement of molecules.
Yeah.
See, now I'm nerding out.
Rude. Killed it. Ah.
Hello.
I spawned. I spawned
right
right in front of you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. Jesus Christ! How did you like force your way in? Did you spawn in here? How did you even get in?
Oh, they can crawl through one tall blocks.
I know what happened. I am a silly goose. Oh, I left a hole big enough for one to walk through and forgot immediately that it was nighttime and that we had bastards about. I'm using bastard a lot. Bastard's a fun word though.
Bastards about.
It is a fun word.
A new book by your friendly neighborhood space being. Hold on, Spider-Man's telling me I can't say that.
Spider-Man's lawyers.
Spider-Man could suck my space dick.
Space
Yeah.
Space dick. You wanna go to bed?
Yeah. It's just raining rocks right now. The weather's bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Mammy. Come to bed, Mammy.
Okay, I was confused because I thought we had a second barrel we were putting rot in, and I can't find it.
Putting me in?
No, rot, not rot.
Oh.
I think. How did I manage this?
You know,
I think we're in the same bed.
You know what? It's fine.
Spammy tongue.
Actually, it's not fine because it's
I don't think it was working.
It's the combined Pokemon of the two of you.
The game's like, this is too indecent. Oh, the Pokemon fusion.
Spamami too, yeah. Spamami doob.
I think the Mamitu body with the doob palette will probably be the best one.
Ooh.
Because you get like space wolves that way.
Yeah.
Other option is you get a scrawny being made entirely out of wool.
Oh, here's the other barrel I was looking for.
You're basically you basically got some Genji Ito shit going on.
Yeah. The wool that connects the universe.
Hi, puppy. You want to settle down again? You want to come up? Yeah, I'm not done with my stream yet, buddy.
Remind myself how this works. Okay. Oh wait, I need glass now. Ah.
Alright, I need to decide on a thing to do.
You could plant the up high garden.
Hooray.
You could process some of the iron blooms if you wanted. You could go look for more brown coal. I need a lead on something. I could also accompany you somewhere dangerous.
Oh, I can't plant without seeds.
That's a sad truth about the world today.
Alright, let's see. What temperature.
Cannot sow your wild oats if you have no seed in which to sow.
Alas. But the oats are so wild. Turnips are good to 27. It's noon out here and it's 24, so I'll plant the turnips up there. Oh, the rift's a little underwater.
Rift's a little underwater.
Little sinking. About time to
I'm imagining like a dwarf force situation for the drifters right now. Like they popped open, water starts pouring in. Oh god, oh fuck, seal off the passage.
Once I had a siege. Oh, I need a hoe. I once got besieged in Dwarf, and all the like goblin things fell in the river and got pulled away by the current to the edge of the map, and I was like, and they just stayed there. And it was really funny because on occasion one of them would get out of the river, but they'd be on the wrong side, so they'd immediately just throw themselves back into the river.
Amazing. Amazing.
Fucking definition of insanity speech.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I see it.
It was really funny because I was like, oh shit, I only have one dwarf that can do combat. This is a problem. And then they all got stuck in the river, and I was like, oh great, cool. And then I just like spent some time outfitting some other dwarves, and I was like, alright, you're all in the military. Like, well, it's like, sir, are we under siege? I think technically yes.
I don't know. Go ask the goblins.
Yeah.
Can somebody ask the goblins if they're still besieging us?
The squad was really kind of wondering, is there still siege going on or something?
Yeah.
Like, they need to be like on high alert still. It's more of a yellow alert situation. Honest opinion here. help out a fellow soldier, you know?
I'm gonna be real with you. We're not really on red alert status anymore, regardless. But, you know, if you think we gotta bring that up, then I can fly that by the people and see how they feel about it.
You know, if morale's a little bit low, we can act like we're a little scared, I guess.
Yeah, I think that'll work. What? Oh yeah, no, it's really... So see, what happened is that a guild asked me to build a workshop for them, and I've kind of forgot about it, and now they're really mad, and that's actually what's got everybody upset. It's not you guys, sorry.
Like, I know you're hoping it was different.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you don't worry, you're still a perfectly vile force of darkness.
They're just sending out a guy
goblin
to the
sniveling
river
cold
every
on
few
the bank.
days.
And everything that I'm
They're
responding to
swimming
is just...
They're just swimming around like in The Sims when you remove the pool ladders, like...
Yes. The first time that Kay ever like went into trap building at all was when in her first year, like, the monarch died and somebody in our fort was the successor, and so suddenly we had a fucking queen. And
oh my god.
absolutely no way to prepare for that, so I made her a drowning chamber. And that was how we learned that's how we learned how to build traps and operate them.
Excellent. You know, how to
it was
deal
educational.
with nobles.
I mean, like,
How to treat
I'm
them
generally I'm willing to like work with a noble in the normal course of fort building, but like if you expect me to like outfit you with an entire ass like royal throne room in my first year of forting, we're gonna have a problem.
I'm gonna reconnect.
Oh, okay, I see that you left.
Yeah. No, suddenly I just couldn't move anymore, and I was like, that's so strange.
Yeah, that's troubling.
Yeah, and I don't think it was like a lag issue, so I'm just like, because like I could interact with other things just fine. Nope, still stuck. I've really done and fucked something here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, something about this sentence, I really done and fucked something.
I'm just very confused. What could I be stuck on? Oh,
Posting this conversation up on OnlyFans. Mammy stuck. Fuck.
Alright, I've moved one block to the left. And I am now still stuck.
Where are you, by the way?
In the forge.
Oh. That's exciting.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
I'm on the fire.
Hold on. I'm gonna... Okay, can you move now?
No.
Alright. How about now?
I see I can still, like, pick the thing up. No. And it's like, this is... I don't think it's lag.
Hang on. Hang on. Let me just do something real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I fixed it, I think. Can you move?
Oh?
Nope. Nope.
No, okay, something broke in Mammy.
You're just Mummy too, right?
Your username.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh. Hello.
Yeah,
Can you still not move?
Oh. I don't know why that hurt me, but yes, I still cannot move. I think it's a keyboard thing. Aha, there you go.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay, well. Yeah, I was over here. I didn't think about the fact that it would teleport you relative to me.
That's really funny.
But yeah. Welcome to being
we're just
all the way out here.
What's this face, right? The one trader?
Yeah. Well, no, we're at the south of our own lake.
South of the... Right,
yeah.
Right.
Are these?
Right, I was looking for...
Almost.
So I broke the schematics a little bit for the core here for our extension, but I made it look like an extension. Is the idea, my purpose. So.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah.
I'm feeling pretty alright about that.
Pretty alright.
Fish.
Oh, nice. I do have a bunch of sand.
Right, there's a translocator under the lake.
There's also one right here in the shed. You need help finding something?
Oh no, I just saw a waypoint on my map in the middle of the lake and was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's translocators.
I'm just having some fun.
Oh, you were goofing.
I was goofing real good.
We're having a jape.
A jest, even.
I see.
Ooh,
It's very droll, I know.
how fancy.
Oh, did you see that Drill cured himself of the blue check mark finally?
Oh,
yeah.
good work,
Congrats.
He finally wrote it in the customer service. Also wrote in character from the looks of things.
Amazing. I'd expect nothing less.
Yeah, I'm kind of like... Yeah, like they removed his complimentary subscription. Blue. He wrote in thanks, but it's not called Twitter Blue. It's called X Blue.
I think it's called something like X Premium now, which makes it sound like even more.
Yeah, that
porny.
sounds really porny.
Apparently, this is a thing that the current owner of Twitter has tried to do numerous times. Is name a company.
Oh yeah, no, he's got a whole thing
And-
about the letter X.
And it's been told repeatedly no. Now there's no one in the way to tell him otherwise.
It's true.
Stop.
It's true, he's done it. He won. Now finally people will
Unfortunately.
laugh at his jokes and think that he's cool. At long last. They won't have any choice.
Yeah.
They'll have to.
Can you? Oh, you can. Interesting.
Where is the bucket?
Bucket.
Oh well, I'll just make a bucket.
Okay, we don't. I'll have to go resolve that. No, because it's
Quiet.
Do I have a mining pick? I do. Good. It might be enough. How much would I need? Actually, I would need a fair bit. Yeah.
Oh, sun's going down. I guess I should go back.
That's weird.
Okay, I am looking for full peridotite stones now.
Yeah?
Mm.
I'm gonna do a polished floor.
Alright.
Oh, I love
Bottom
polished
level.
floors.
Upper floor, I think I'm gonna turn that redwood into aged wood to match the wood use around the house in general.
That seems like a good call. Meats for dinner.
Let's go put this up.
Meats back on the menu, gal pal.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bring me back some of that Lego loss.
It's a legazelle, actually.
Okay.
Not even 7 yet. Should I make this meat into meat pies?
Ooh.
Make
That
them into
sounds
meat
good.
pies. How we doing on Lar? Hi puppy, how you doing? Are you
How we
sending
doing
me a
on what
message, pup? Are you sending me a message, Mr. Bit? Do you have to pee? Oh, the dog has to go.
Go,
Alright, I'm
dog.
gonna have to take a break.
Good time for me to take a break too, actually.
Yeah, let me get back to the house. It does seem like we are attacked very frequently by haters.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe I should accelerate our defensive perimeter a little bit.
It's all
People
right.
like-
I think we're doing okay. But yeah, we can do more.
I am getting the rooms slowly built at least, so that's something. Kind of
Oh,
figuring
I
out
went
like
too
wall
far.
dynamics and stuff. I'll wait until you're back before I go on break myself. So we do it a unified break.
Unified break. That sounds like a dual tech anime attack.
Kinda
Unified
does.
break.
Ah, I see the Eye of Sauron. Oh no, actually that's I can see Mammy's name up there working on the Skyforge.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. Liking this room.
Hey,
Water
the
is
sod
so
the sod
weird and
roof looks
buggy.
very nice.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I'm quite happy with it.
Okay,
Alright.
I have returned.
Hey, Gra, I still am afraid to figure out how to like put this down gently because the bucket controls scare me. So I'm tossing this honey bucket to you.
Okay, thank you.
They
I
need to be
appreciate
moved,
it.
and I do not want to dump it in the fucking ground again.
No, I appreciate it.
Where did I put that hole?
Okay,
Did I bring it back down with me?
I'll just sit here.
Right here.
Okay, that'll prevent bunnies from spawning up here.
Might as well slap these doors down.
Slap 'em. Okay, I'll see you
Alright,
all
we
soon. I'm gonna
got-
take this dog outside.
See ya. We got turnips planted.
I know, dog, I know.
Ooh, suddenly I'm craving pickled radish. Leaves over there. Be friends. Why do I have this drag? I should make a second watering can. That's not where clay is stored. That's where food is stored. See, our friend is turning into some sort of eldritch abomination here, vibrating out of this world. I wonder what's causing that. Big yawny sheep. Hi, shark. Stitchy, hydrate. Oh. Low energy sheep. I just had like a sense memory of clay from like middle school.
I am back now.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I'm making a second watering can so we can have one up in the
Good
tower
call.
and
Good
one
call.
out
Good call.
by the farms.
Oh, I like the placement of the pictures here. I'm gonna go take out the trash.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where are they?
Yeah, I was just telling chat how working on this clay thing suddenly gave me like sense memories of like using clay in middle school.
Yeah, honestly, I love clay and I love working with clay, but we have this sensory aversion to like fine powder. Like, so clay dust is unbearable to us. Like, what the moment that
imagine.
I can't even describe it because it'll give me the bad ASMR.
Yeah.
But you know, that one and like flour. It's the main reason I don't bake. I like, you know, we cook all the time, but we don't really bake because flour.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky I don't have that particular sensory aversion.
Well, at some point I realized, hey, why don't I just make focaccia bread? That is a dough that is never ever dry. Like,
yeah,
I could just go with all of the baking things that don't. And you know, when it comes to clay, I just played with Sculpey a lot. Sculpey is good shit.
Yeah, I was just remembering, because it really has been since like middle school, and I just like I took an art class and we did clay stuff, and like I'm remembering it was mainly like the cool because it's all like nice and wet and like the cool feeling of clay on your hands, and then the smell of clay.
Yeah.
Both of those are good, pleasant things. And I was like, oh, that's a thing I hadn't thought about. It's really funny. Like, my memory of anything like 20, like from 20 years old and younger is almost entirely gone.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of that too.
Yeah, and so it's like really funny when it's like, oh yeah, I did exist at some point, technically, during those years.
Oh no. Are we talking about what I think we're talking about?
Yeah, clay.
Who's that? Who's that person?
What?
I open a door, look, a corpse.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Thanks, Mommy.
It's
very much like looking in the bag of the labeled like dead dove. It's like I don't know what I expected.
Yeah.
I opened the door and there was a corpse. Oh, sleepy sheepy.
You know,
What
I
do
want to
know?
say that I've had like Bethesda games where I had just like a room with like a persistent corpse in it.
That sounds right. No, that sounds like a Bethesda game experience.
Yeah, but I guess the sad part is that it must not have been Fallout 4 because I was not able to make a sign saying corpse room. And that's the real crime.
I feel like
Fallout 4, I understand that it's a bad game, but wow, the management simulation was a lot of fun to play with.
it's a bad game I had a lot of fun with, is how I would refer to it as.
What?
Yeah.
I refer to it as a bad game I had a lot of fun with.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I have it for VR now, which is really kind of great. Just like kind of walking across the wasteland.
How good's the VR working? Because I don't know. I feel like I want to nod to like the people in Bethesda who are
Pretty
give it a
good.
chance to make a good system.
For what it's worth, Skyrim VR is really gorgeous. And yeah, Fallout 4 VR is gorgeous in its own way. It's pretty cool to hold the custom guns. Like that's kind of a neat thing to be able to like have your custom gun in one of your hands and aim it and shoot it. Like that's an experience that the base game can't give you, and it's pretty neat.
I'm gonna go bake some of this lime here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to gather some peridotite rocks. Like whole fucking rocks. So I think for our bedroom floors, I'm gonna go with floorboards, because the idea is that we're probably gonna be wallpapering our rooms eventually. And
So you need
Like,
peridotite. I'm sorry, you need like full relief peridotite stone.
yeah, because I'm using that for the floor and select places around the homestead.
Excellent. Well, I would be happy to get more of that for you. I just need to pick a node to go mine. Where are the nodes at? Mammy, do you have like big nodes that I can like
Flyer nodes.
kind of snatch from you?
Live node reaction.
Like node reaction.
For like mining, sorry.
Yeah, for mining. Like especially in a peridot area.
Ooh, I don't know about
Okay, fair enough.
that rock. My mining base is mostly in like claystone and limestone. And I think if you dig deep enough, there's peridotite, but at that point, it's just exploratory mining.
And I guess I should just strike out and start digging somewhere, huh?
Yeah,
All right.
quarry is always useful.
Yeah.
Right here.
I wonder if there's a lo-fi version of Strike the Earth. I kind of have to know.
I suspect there's just gotta be.
It feels likely.
There's just gotta be.
There. Alright, we got the leather sealed away.
Yeah.
I can't find one. That's wild.
Is that within your musical wheelhouse? Could you make the song that you're craving?
Good question. I don't really have any experience composing lo-fi. Like, I don't know what instruments to be using. That's actually one of the main issues with me doing like digital audio like composition, is that like I don't know which voices I should be using.
You know, it feels like more of a personal style question.
Well, but that's just it, is that like since I don't have anything already, like I don't know where to start. There's like too much shit out there.
Where is our corn at anyway? It's
Corn?
moved. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna move it up to automate it in the
Could
tower.
you do that? Because I need more limestone
Okay.
ground down.
Yeah, I got some more fat, which means that I can make more axles. That's part of why I was hunting. I will go take care of that now.
Thank you.
Just make the things
My
that
hunger
we
for
need.
plaster is pretty deep.
My hunger for plastic is pretty deep too. I understand.
I said plaster. I don't know what you're eating.
Yeah, plastic.
Oh, where's our
See a
quest?
Snapchat chewing on a plaster,
A plastifer vest, yeah.
or a shoe.
No, a
The shoe
sneaker,
part is
yeah.
really
The
funny.
sneaker is
Yeah,
better. That's a better vibe.
just like gnawing on it, and it's like, hey, oi!
Hi, Dolly Mommy.
Oh, and hey, I got a follow from the same. Thank you for
Nice. Welcome, welcome. We are out here. We've built a mill. I'm about to connect it to thing. Okay, so I have everything I need to make everything. I can go up there and say, no, I need resin. There's the resin, okay. And I know there's some extra fat, which I will also take. There it is. And there's extra resin, too. Alright, now I'm definitely ready.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do I have sticks? I think I have sticks. I have, like, sticks? Okay, I do have shears. I have no stitch. I have no
I've got a
stitches.
lot of layers of sticks, so I can hand you those and
Where?
in my inventory.
Oh. Okay.
I'll just run with you.
Yeah.
I don't know how many sticks you need, but
Give her the stick. Don't give her the stick.
Oh.
Thanks for all these bundles of sticks.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could pick them up like that.
Yeah,
Thank
if
you
you
for the
toss them
sticks.
out
Huh.
of your inventory, you
It's
can
a
just throw
fucking
them
Olaf
like
comic every
items.
time you talk about picking up sticks. Just like, I fucking love picking up sticks, and it's just a lady wearing basically a bikini with an old man beard strapped on her face.
Oh, that was the first time that I've actually fallen off this thing. I am, by the way, going to build some safety measures. It's not going to be this Seraph Ocean nightmare forever. It's just, for now.
It's kind of like when we play Bar Trauma, there's a sort of tradition that most players fall through. The only one I've seen not do it actually is Lenny, where we'll be docked somewhere and they'll go, oh, what's this door? It's the airlock.
Oh,
It's
the
docking
airlock. Yeah.
Oh,
And
no.
no one has had an extra safety guard on it.
Yeah. You have to like actually press a button to open it instead of just opening it like a normal door too. Like everyone opens that door.
Well, there's a
On
button.
record, I think only one person has actually drowned from that happening. Everyone else has made it in safely.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I feel like it's Bahamut. That feels like a Bahamut move. It feels like a move they would make.
Absolutely.
Not to do you dirty, Bahamut, if you're in chat, but I think even you'd be like, yeah, that sounds like me.
Puppy
I hang
settle.
around you enough.
Okay, so I have sticks now. Let's make
We have a quern somewhere, right?
some quern. Yeah, it's up here. I'm about to put a thing on it, but maybe we should just make another one.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
We can make it out of any hard enough rock, and we're surrounded with peridotite, so let's just make another one.
Yeah.
Because there is a quern up here. I'm about to hook it up to the machine.
Oh yeah, I love it when things are hooked up to the machine
Don't I know it?
with a capital T, capital M.
Oh yeah.
God, I'm just thinking of the Kill James Bond podcast where they watched. I mean, it was originally the James Bond movies, but now they're just watching a bunch of other kinds of movies, and they have
Nice.
this trope that they call the device. It's just this, anything that's a device, and you can't really tell what it's actually supposed to do, but then it does
Uh-huh.
things, and you're like, okay. So, on occasion, they'll be like summarizing the movie, and they'll be like, and then evil guy pulls out the device.
The device. The device. I'm imagining a sort of chant a la, Hot Fuzz.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. We're getting some good wind today.
I am making the transmission now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get us a good few clings out of the hammer.
Cling, cling.
Oh yeah, I love it when the hammer go cling.
It's very satisfying. I'm gonna need another angled gear. This is a good track too. Who is this?
We have some
Kokoro.
borax somewhere, don't we?
Kokoro. What?
We got borax at one point, right? Didn't you buy some borax?
Maybe? I know that last night, Kay was bragging about finding borax on my server.
Yeah.
But I don't know about this one. I don't remember anything about that. Wait, there's stuff. Alright, I'll be back.
Right, that's yeah.
I forgot the cobblestones. Nuts. Alright, I'm just gonna shove this stuff into a box.
Man, that's some top bullshit, alright.
Ah, bullshit. Haha, got him.
Hey.
I just keep winning. I am undefeatable.
Uh-huh.
Metal spikes.
On my feet, you cannot remove them.
Uh-uh. That's not what I want to do. Go away, please. Me? Oh, I see. I'm crouching, that's why. I'm gonna make this thing. Here we go. I'll sit there. Alright, I'm coming down.
Hell yeah.
Coming out of your cage doing just fine.
It's a pool, but yes.
Coming out of your pool, you're doing just cool.
Thank you.
No,
I
that-
appreciate
right in the
I
first
appreciate the amendment for writing purposes.
I mean, it doesn't even rhyme in the original. It just...
No, not at all. That's not the point. That's not the point.
Yeah. I like rhyming.
Yes. Hi, puppy.
There's an example of rhyming.
This
I don't
little
even
man
wanna-
is gonna get annoyed at me if I don't rap in the next like 15 minutes. I think. Yeah, I know,
Okay.
bud.
That's fair.
We
He's-
did start late.
He knows about what time it is. But that being said, once I have those crystals, I don't know, it sounded like I was winding up for some kind of villain monologue.
Well, we gonna do it?
No, I don't have that kind of energy. I just needed to grab this this cobblestone so that I could make a floor up there. I wanna actually get the quern moving, like the quern working,
Hey, Mammy, do you
with
still
like
have that
an
saw on
on-off
you?
switch.
The what?
Saw.
No, I set it down over here.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Durability is awesome. Okay.
I just made the iron one. Because I
Yeah.
saw the copper one was very low. God, I love iron.
Iron's pretty great, and we're about to make just a shitload of it.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be so
Or
much.
what
It's
did
gonna be
they-
so good.
A shed load.
A shed load, sure.
No, that is what they say.
I know. I've played Void Bastards.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
what-
thank you. That's the game I was thinking of.
What
Yeah,
is
you know
Void
it.
Bastards?
It's
like
really
a
fun.
kind of a roguelike system shock, I guess is the closest thing to describe that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. It is a roguelite immersive sim. With it's part stealth, part resource management, a little bit of combat, not that much. And just like a lot of like tiny tactical missions where you get loot and try not to die, and then you do die, and a replacement is reconstituted from a packet because you've all been dried. Like that's the plot. You've all been dried. Because it's the standard like, oh, you're some variety of harmless criminal who has been conscripted to do this incredibly dangerous task. Anyway, it rules. Very fun game.
It's a comedy horror, I would describe the
Yeah.
as, and
It's British as
unrealistically
hell.
Yeah.
It's incredibly British. That's content warning. The game is British.
I love that. In the voice training server, that my teacher
Elder Scrolls.
they have a
Hilarious.
no Italy, like an anti-Italy emote there that's just the Italian flag and like the red circle with the line through it.
You know what? I know somebody who used to call that the nope scope, which
Nope scope.
is very charming, if you ask me. I think that's very
I
charming.
like that. Is there a name for that symbol?
Yeah, it's the nope scope. I just told you.
Yeah. God. It's like you're not even listening.
Jeez. I'll
Yeah.
put the boards up here because we might need it later. I was gonna finish. I remember now.
Alright, I have in a second here done the basic work on 2 out of 3 bedrooms.
Hell yeah.
That's exciting.
You gotta room those beds.
And yeah, I guess the Elder Scrolls protagonists do have a little bit of that, like, harmless criminal sent to do world-altering thing. Definitely some shared pedigree.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I forgot to take my estrogen this morning.
Hey, why don't y'all come over to these rooms, let's pretend we're doing a little move-in thing.
Hang on. I gotta finish. I gotta finish
Okay.
making the quern setup.
Yeah,
You know
fun,
how it is.
Words, yeah.
Quern. I feel like quern is a word that, like, a time traveler accidentally dropped out of their IKEA, like, what's the word that I'm looking for? you know, the kind of magazine that shows a bunch of things you can buy.
Oh, catalog.
Catalog, yeah.
Yeah.
They dropped an IKEA catalog and the word Quern came out of it, and then it accidentally got stuck in history.
What I imagined was someone driving a car, like a like a commuter car, with like a corn strapped into the trunk, like clearly oversized, and they did a turn too sharp, the corn went tumbling over the freeway. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
These are the rooms.
I like these.
I'll be down
plenty-
shortly.
Plenty of wall space to hang decorations. Haven't put light sources in these yet. There's some obvious points for it though. In all the
Yeah.
rooms.
Nice and cozy.
Plenty of wall space. The windows I had to go with these single square ones because the way I did the roof on the outside is is actually like literally this block you're looking at above the.
Yeah.
So that's fine though,
Yeah.
because this is like a house like addition is kind of how I modeled this after.
Right.
Floorboards here, base walls. So basically, for people who want to like take the extra effort to get wallpaper and carpet for the room, they can.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't finish this room yet. Shit. All right, this other room's the more complete room. See, is this the largest one? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the largest one. I had to make one like one row longer to make everything fit with the rest of the building nicely. So someone gets a slightly bigger room.
Right.
That's me, right?
If you want it.
Yeah,
feel free to
I want
call
it. I'm taking it.
Okay.
Give me the big room. I want it.
You
Mine.
get in the corner room.
Oh yeah. Ooh, the corner room. 2 window sides.
Technically, I guess like all the rooms here are corner rooms the way I built it. Actually, I'm a genius. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Wow, you've invented an all corners room market.
It's like that one brownie pan.
I was real smart with this, and I didn't realize how smart I was being. Holy shit! I'm
there you
proud
go.
of myself. The biggest room is the one that's the most complete. You can move in whenever you want.
Okay,
It
I
does-
will.
Speaking of Elder Scrolls like rooms, this actually feels like a Daggerfall kind of like room you'd rent.
Mm.
That's wonderful. I'm gonna come
I
look
should
at it
try
shortly.
playing the older Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I do wanna play Daggerfall.
I would play the the Unity version of Daggerfall. Funny. Come up again.
Still, yeah, no, we can't ditch all the Unity games. Just because Unity is the worst.
Daggerfall Unity runs pretty well. The people who made it, it's free, so I don't think they even get really charged for it. That's the thing, they're not making any money on it. Even if Unity is somehow go through with all that. I would recommend that and some choice mods to smooth out some of the rougher parts of the older RPG experience, unless you like that.
Yeah, like, stuff to make it less tedious is probably a good idea. I do not have the patience that I once had.
The main mods I have for like mechanical stuff, to make it so poison wasn't as like atrociously deadly, was one of them. Or at least making it a lot more easy to cure, like making temples being able to like cure it. Something to basically auto balance your like HP when you level up, so you don't have to have RNG for your HP numbers. That was a big one, and I did some things to even out some of the skill gain. That's right, I have master level trainers was another one, because some skills just take a very, very long time to level up. Realistically speaking, you would not be able to do them unless you played that game intensely for a long period of time.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
So there's...
I'm not in the market for that experience.
The mod I had basically made it so that a trainer in any given location has a training level based on how prosperous that location is.
Well, neat.
Yeah, Larian, it is a little weird that you can power the quern from below, but you can, so we take those. Alright, I'm plummeting down.
Alright, are you saying you have a bottom powered quern?
Yes. Yes.
The power bottom?
Yeah, well, I mean, I told you I set it up. Um, where? Oh no, I'm coming back to look at the room.
Yes. So right here
Nice.
is your room, actually.
Oh, look at all that plaster. Ah, I like it. Thank you. Oh, I'm excited.
Uh-huh. It is right for decoration. Now remember, this
Bottom
the
querns.
third block on the outside walls, that's actually a roof tile. That's sod on the other side of that.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. So in case you feel like modifying that, that's the one you can't really do very easily.
I might fill it in a little, that's all.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Like, it doesn't change the outside at all, which is the main part I'm fussing about, so.
Yeah.
Like, go nuts in here, rip out the floorboards, put in something else if you want, put in carpet.
Nah, yeah, I'll figure out some stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff. Thank you for the room.
I'm really pleased with how this turned out, actually. I thought it'd be a
looks
little,
great.
like,
It feels
cubey,
roomy even. Yeah, no, it's a
cozy. I'm glad I put the floorboards down to start with.
good serif dormitory.
And
You'll be able to make the windmill even bigger.
I'm mostly using the polished stone for the kitchen area.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna extend out this front room a bit because you mentioned the entry hall thing a little like narrow, and that'll allow
Yeah, that's true.
Extend the kitchen area a little bit too.
Yeah, I think that would be a good change. Having this wall not be here, it would be a plus.
That's on the to-do list right now. Though
Nice.
there's a shitload of tools on it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And some forge stuff in the way, and I don't feel like messing with that today.
Looks like Mammy's already up there making more iron.
Oh, I was just looking at the quern.
Oh, you were looking at the quern. Okay, cool. Yeah, I threw
putting
some.
on his red beret. He's going to start a revolution.
I threw the limestone in there because I figured we could always use more lime.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might move the crate of limestone up here.
I can make us an automated system as well, so that there's a chest that feeds the quern, and then a chest that receives the quern's products. It'll take a lot of copper, but we can make that happen.
That's fine. There's still the copper mine that I can go dig at.
It's true, and
The
we have still have
mine.
some unused, so.
Yeah.
Oh god, this place is really coming together. I'm actually.
It is.
excited.
It looks great. It looks great. Oh, I'm loving the darker shade on the barn. Are you gonna replace the fences with windows or?
I'm not sure yet. I think I might like
Okay.
rip this whole first thing apart here and do something a little different. I want to
That's
organize
valid.
the boxes first and figure out what I want to do with the upstairs because what it's turning into is that this is mostly just going to be an entrance into the cellar zone.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot smaller, is the thing. And what I might end up doing is putting a little observation deck on top of that and then having the entrance to the cellar be underneath it.
That works.
So then I have like a easier way to set up like some maybe like top floor storage, but then also have a nice looking staircase leading down.
Yeah.
We have
And-
enough coconut.
The
3
goal
at
is
least.
to get that cellar path working from a pantry route. You know, because we have that bloomery situation in our basement here, but I do like the idea of this being a preserve room.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe with some like through traffic on like the side that you haven't put a bloomery on. Because I do want I want there to be underground linkage between all the buildings.
Yeah, that would be good.
And there will be an underground path
Dwarf,
to the
dwarf,
factory as
dwarf.
well.
It's gonna be dwarf as hell.
I think it's good to have some like tunnel segments and having like exits to the outside of our property
100%.
established through a tunnel system. It's just a good idea.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's
Yeah.
just safer.
It creates a larger safe perimeter around the house. So if you need to get back in to avoid cicadas real quick, you'll see the building, know it's a cellar entrance and can go from there, or a burrow, I guess you could say instead.
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, no, we're going places. And
Yep, I
you know,
wanted
we can talk about a day that'll work for like some off-stream plays so that we can do like more repetitive stuff in chores and
Yeah,
things.
and I'm glad I got to show my viewers just the construction process with it. The final product is
Yeah.
mostly gonna look like for these rooms.
Indeed.
And for
I'm
that
stoked
house
to
panel,
actually start enclosing the weird staircase. I'm thinking of making these sort of like green glass bubbles at each landing.
I am kind of excited to see what you come up with.
It'll
Like,
be
I think
interesting.
It's gonna look really neat, and it's gonna be
I agree.
just the way you're going to. It's already pretty thematic with how like the rest of the stuff's kind of going. So
Yeah.
I'm really looking into it.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too.
Like if we had like a flag for our base, I think green would be the color on it because of like the peridotite and the sod roofing and stuff.
Yeah, this is a very like green complected area.
Yeah.
Green with like some type of like contrasting metal color, I think.
Oh yeah, totally. Maybe like a sort of like rich bronze.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
makes sense for a place
Fire.
called Summer Lake.
Oh, is that what we're calling this place?
Well, that's what I named the world.
Okay, well, I actually like that. Look, if someone names a thing, like I haven't named it.
Nice.
I,
Oh yeah,
it's
it's
like,
that is
why
the
not?
name that I have in mind.
That's the Summer Lake to the
Fence.
south of us.
Fence. Close. Thank you.
I've been
Oh,
calling
yes, of
our
course.
property the commune, by the way.
That's pretty good.
We probably should have a more formal name for it.
It is
but-
violent out here.
It is extremely violent.
Yeah, that's another project I have in mind is stretching out the perimeter. And then
Yeah.
putting some nice flower beds and decoration outside your windows.
That's a good idea.
On top of that, I want to get more of those bald cypress trees, because they're very ornamental.
Oh yeah, totally. We have a grove pretty close to here, so it shouldn't be too hard. I went and got some because I wanted it for the crates up in the for the iron bloom crate upstairs.
All right.
Is rich bronze better or worse than bismuth bronze? I don't know. I've never tested it for hardness. That said, it's time for me to wrap because the dog is giving me a thorough bath and letting me know that it is time to attend to his evening needs. So,
yeah.
Well, I had a really good time, and
yeah. We made some good progress here.
Indeed.
Yeah, like you've been doing good at like asking
Oh,
people.
so nice
Like
of
I know I've
you.
been turning on most opportunities because I have something else planned, but
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I'll just nudge whenever I'm like playing around, because like, you know, I assume that we want all three of us to be present when we're working on this world, but my low and slow world is always open to noodle around in, and it's got some good stuff going on. So yeah.
Can't wait until we get mechanized pasta making machines.
And friends, I will probably see you on Monday. I might stream over the weekend, but that's definitely an if. It would be a totally ad hoc thing, but I'll see you on Monday for either this game or CUD. Maybe CUD.
The games.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be streaming after this.
Okie
No,
doke.
I'm leaving as well. So y'all have a good one. Good luck with your mega bit. Good luck with your mummy doing.
Yeah. Catch y'all later, and thanks for playing.
Yeah. See you.
See ya! It's a little too early to raid Dusty Banoon. I know, dog. Okay. Gotta go. Bye, everybody.